I also have to replace the title card there. I'll give Ryan 15 minutes.
All right. I'll play poker.
Oh.
Not for
Yes.
Oh, no, can't say it. Can't say it. Can't
Nope.
say it
No.
online. No.
Not
I almost
not
did.
not forbidden
Fortnite.
poker.
No.
Not Fortnite. No, I'm not playing
No.
Fortnite.
Fortnite,
I'm playing Balatro, the roguelike that plays poker for you. It's pretty fun.
Oh my god.
Is that the like poker with a bunch of funny rules, or what it was?
Yeah, it's like you get jokers that like give you bonuses to your score, and your score is based on like what the cards you play.
I see.
It's neat.
I think the YouTube algorithm once fed me a video about it.
Well, it was telling you the right thing.
It seems so.
It's pretty fun.
Hmm.
There's that title card. Did I not save the new one? That sucks. There we go, I got it. I just named it 5 instead of 10. I went on a different numbering scheme.
It's all good. Menacingly.
Oh.
Doesn't look like I get to be Ruby today.
No.
It's okay. It's alright. I'll make up for it with Professor Coride. So, while we wait, who would like to do a short recap of what happened last time?
So, we're in Mazali now.
Yes. And it's a
there's
great country, right?
From Iron. There's another reverb from Iron.
Sorry, I was leaning too close to the mic.
So we're in Mazali, and not a great place. I mean, yeah. All right. So we're supposed to be ambassadors with diplomatic immunity, treated with respect, but instead we're attacked in the middle of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Told to wait.
Yeah.
We have guards, and they've already essentially threatened to throw us out if we make mistakes, but they also won't tell us exactly what are the mistakes other than like some obvious ones. So it's probably just going to come down to their feelings about it.
And what does
And
your...
Ignacy wants to to be a fucking eco-terrorist or whatever the fuck he feels like doing.
And what did your boss, the High Sun Mage
Nothing.
Oyama?
Nothing. Honestly, Grung's about to just put a pillow over his head and hold him down.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Like at this point, like he can just go back. He can just go back home. Like
Oh my
he
god.
he doesn't deserve the fucking per diem. We're getting out of here.
It would have been nice if his goals weren't so vague. Well, you know how I feel as a DM. Even if the module has something set in stone, if you do things your way, and you do it with ingenuity and teamwork, that's more important to me than following Luis's badly organized outline.
Would you call it an outline or just like shower thoughts?
I think he made all of his notes on a napkin in a diner, and then he got food all over the napkin, and then worked from that. And some of the food transpired into the module.
Honestly, it's probably more than what I'd expect.
I expected better of him, especially after the Ruby Phoenix tournament. He had a map designed that would be a figure 8 course for a flying chariot or whatever that, you know, the PCs would do like a dragon riding chase on. That course looked nothing like a figure 8. And I even put a drawing of it and the course and all the like stops and whatnot, and I posted it on the forums. And one of the people there was just basically like, "Oh, it looks kind of like a figure 8," and I'm going like, "No, don't do this."
It's a what do they call it? It's abstract figure 8.
It's called sucking up to the writer. One of my PCs accused Haojin of not knowing what the number 8 looked like. I thought that was beautiful.
That sounds about right for some reason.
I don't like when people go along with things just because it's written. That to me is not how PCs work. That's not how any adventure works. To me, this chapter was put in because they couldn't fit it into the Mwangi Expanse book. Because Mazali was such a small entry. That's what it feels like. Tony not in yet.
Am I not in?
No.
Oh, I closed Chrome.
Whoops.
That's okay.
I was like, I remember seeing it open.
I remember.
Dang.
It's okay. It's alright. The nice thing is, now that I have read the Mwangi Expanse source book, there's a cheat for Mazali. And it's so weird. I love it. I actually like this. So if it comes down to cheating, we can cheat. It's
to the terrorists?
no.
No.
Nothing to do with the Bright Lions.
Do they have a part to play, or did they just mention them and forget about them?
They mentioned them. They mentioned them. You can get influence with them to get their resources, but only if you pledge to go against Mazali and spread the words of the old sun gods and stuff. So it goes completely opposite of the direction you go to get the things that you actually want. Because the Bright Lions don't care about outsiders. They only care about getting Mazali back to the people. And if some outsiders get hurt in it, they don't care because they're mercenaries. So, in my opinion, they would just use you. That's my opinion.
Or Ignacy. Use Ignacy.
That's exactly why I picked Ignacy. Because he's such a willing pawn.
Alas for Ignacy.
Yeah, he's holding on to your inside out pocket, Disco.
It's like, don't let go.
I want uppies.
If I cast Reduce on him, I could probably do that.
Yeah, yeah.
I could do the same thing.
But you're just strong.
No, I meant like reduce. We can make them small, and then I could just like literally put them probably in my pocket.
I'm
True.
just happy you didn't crate any of the NPCs. It's just like, here, you stay at the hotel forever. You're not coming with us.
Where's the fun in that?
Succeeding.
True. Alright, so what are we up to, gang?
I think it's time for us to... Well, we have to talk with what's-her-face, right? Nakuraka?
Yep.
Gesundheit.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we also got the name and location of the head of the Merchants Guild.
Yep. But he's going to meet with you in your hotel room.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah, he's gonna get to you first because he found out you were going to contact some Mazali officials, and we're gonna play that out in just a moment. And I have this little animated background to help us with role playing. Look at the hotel lobby, isn't it nice?
It's like I'm in the hotel right now.
And this guy, you said it's the fucking the traveling merchant guild, right?
Yep, the head of the Traveling Merchant Guild. We're gonna find out a lot about him. We're gonna talk to him. We're gonna do things with him, and he's gonna say things, and then those things will lead to more things, and then I cry, and then you cry, and then it's a story.
So, but they don't do any traveling.
No.
Is it
No.
a traveling merchant guild?
No.
They travel to their shops and back home.
No.
But their shops are their home.
Maybe.
Well,
to the bedroom.
Red
to
line.
the shopping room.
Yep.
All right. Let's get started here. First of
Oh,
all,
that's not good.
what? This is the hotel lobby.
Yeah, no, the hotel lobby is a massive black grid on a gray background for me.
No,
It's not loading, and refreshing the page just tells me that this page doesn't exist.
That's odd. Can everyone else
Yeah.
see it?
Yes.
I see the fire moving.
Okay. Do you
The
have
internet
hardware
hasn't died
acceleration
yet.
enabled?
Hardware Excel should be on in my browser.
Okay.
Uh, well, it's also like it's refusing to load the page now, which is weird.
Okay. I can take it elsewhere. I'm sorry about that. I didn't take
Don't
into
worry
account
about
that
it.
another country would block a map.
Not necessarily block, it's just the distance
I mean,
might
it
be
shows that he's not in the Foundry right now.
not anymore because I tried to refresh to see if that fixed it. It didn't.
Maybe just force quit the browser and then just relaunch it.
I closed it. I'm just gonna try open again.
Okay.
Not looking good. Fun. See if I can at least reach. CMD.
Technical issues. I love them.
We love them, yes.
So while you do that, why don't you guys tell me what you're doing in the morning at the hotel after the day you had yesterday?
Oh, is it? Wait.
I think Disco would take a moment just to make sure that there was no intrusion in the middle of the night for our night. Like there's no one that like snuck in or tried any funky business, like poisoning our fruits or anything like that.
All right. You want to do that as survival blind, or do you want to just actively look around and stuff?
I think I'll do survival blind. I think I should be pretty skilled at survival to the point where I can get this done.
Inside of a hotel,
Right.
definitely.
Yeah, blind.
Yeah, blind.
Alrighty.
There we go. Alright, that helps that a little bit at least. Any luck?
I've found part of the issue, it seems.
Okay. Let me know
So
when you're back in.
my local DNS decided it was time to update, and as it updated, it apparently forgot what the Docker container was named, and then it was like, wait, this file doesn't exist anymore, and then it had a fucking freak out.
That's okay,
and
I just
died.
need a yes or no.
It works.
Okay.
Now let's see if I see things if I load in.
So, Disco, you can tell without a shadow of a doubt that the windows themselves were not opened from the outside, and nobody came into the room which you locked.
Okay.
But, in the morning, there is a knock on the door.
Who goes there?
No, of course. Yep, we're getting the worm that walks thing again. Let me do this. Show players. That one. Yeah, this guy. This huge guy is at the door. And he says, like, hello there. Are you the ambassadors from the Mazali? Or Magambi,
The
excuse me.
Expanse? Yeah,
Yes.
there you go.
Yeah, we're all from
The
the
Bantu?
Expanse here. The Bantu, yes.
Yes.
Hey, that'll be us.
My name is Malembe Numbi. And I have to understand that you are trying to contact important figures within the Mazali society.
Grung will walk up and see him now that he's this guy is the first person he's seen in a long while that actually looks like they could lift.
Yes, that he's actually kind of aggressive too.
Well, Malembe, we are looking to speak with And Grung's like, those of the council, those of the merchant guild, those like the general, just high important figures.
I see. As you know, I am the head of the Traveling Merchants Guild, and while we get certain things approved within the city, I must ask that you do not contact any figures within Mazali until our business has concluded.
Is there any reason why?
Yeah.
Yes, I want my things approved.
And we will stop that. Is that what you're saying?
You could definitely hamper that, yes. I've been stalled for what seems like months now. I don't want something to make it stall even further.
I understand.
Oh, well, I guess we'll just tell Nikura that.
Ah, yes. She's from the same origins as I am. It was because of her I was even allowed into the city in the first place.
I see. And if, perchance, what we have to say is a bit urgent, would you still take offense if we contacted them?
Yes, I'm asking you to stand down.
Maybe
just
get some
just
thoughts?
just because you're asking, we have diplomacy. Our trip doesn't last forever. Things need to get discussed.
It's not any fault to you. It is. I feel like it's a lot of conflicting interests here. If we do have to get things done,
So you
is
can...
there a timeline that we should be able to keep, or?
And he simply says, until my business is concluded with the guild and getting approval. And you can see
And when
that...
will that? Go ahead.
Oh, he doesn't know. That's one of the most frustrating things. And you can see that there's a lot of anger building up in this man, because anything short of completely agreeing with him seems to make him a bit angry.
Approval for what?
Approval for outside goods, of course. As it stands...
That's... Go, Bramble.
No. I can't. The player spoke. I have to stop.
No. Well, I
Yes.
want to know what he's saying before I speak.
Okay. So he's basically saying, like, if you do this, I'm going to make your life difficult while you're here. Do what I say.
Why are you threatening us? That
I-
doesn't make any sense.
I'm not the best when it comes to delegation and negotiation.
I can
That's-
tell.
That's my angle.
So why don't we just?
Grung's not the best either, but it sounds like you want outside goods. That's it? That's simple?
It's that simple, and unfortunately, it's being denied at every turn.
Well, we're here to hopefully allow outsiders and other things, so it sounds like if you want your goods, then you should be with us. Or, like, supporting us. Because since you haven't been able to do it, why not let someone better suited and stronger get a hold of it?
I look towards
Ooh.
Grung.
The DC is 36 for intimidation to influence this man.
Okay.
Yep.
Grung was standing on business, he said.
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine.
Roll.
Someone stronger.
You can roll in public because I'm going to announce all the DCs. You might want hero points. So that will be a failure.
Ooh, I will hear a point.
Okay.
They got a little bit worse, but not a crit failure.
And you can see You can see he's starting to roll up his sleeves. Grung here.
Hang on.
Everyone,
Now,
calm
you
down.
are the head of the Merchants Guild here.
Grung will just roll up his skin. No.
What? What?
No. No.
What?
Grung will just stand there and, like, you know, kind of like a dog, like, you know, like staring at someone else, not just like blinking and looking at him.
Yeah.
Well, you're the head of the Merchants Guild, and you said that you're not very good at negotiation. Seems
It's-
like
Not my strong suit. I'm here to provide goods, and not being able to provide goods makes me frustrated.
I can understand that. But some of us have worked with and for Merchants Guilds before. I'm sure since our goals align more or less, we wouldn't get in your way too much if we talked to other people, and we could possibly smooth things over and make your life a little easier.
All right, the DC is 26 Mercantile Lore or DC 29 Society. Or if you're trying to be deceptive, DC 31 Deception.
Ooh, hold on, let me. Thought I had Heroes' sheet open. What was the Society DC?
29, sir. And don't worry, I'll transfer these onto the sheet to make it easier for you when you want to reference Contact a Mazali figure. Because there's no way we're going to remember this for this many people.
All right, let's give Society a shot.
DC 29. Failure!
I'm gonna use a hero point for that.
Okay.
Reroll and here, gives me a hero point. Here we go.
Failure!
Ooh.
Not a critical failure. So at this point, he's going to take his finger, he's going to start poking it into Haros's belly and pushing him forward. Now look here, you trash-eating panda.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab his wrist and
Ah!
act. And this is gonna. I'm actually gonna apply a lot of pressure. Like, I don't know if you want to roll damage, but it would probably hurt.
No, I'm going to let you roll intimidation again because now he's listening to you. The DC is 34 now. Mm. We simply can't do it today, but that's not a critical fail. so-
Eventually, I'll roll over a 10.
yeah?
I just gotta do what I tell Whoop and roll better, right?
I'm gonna give you my hero point
Oh.
because I feel like I can't persuade him, but this is definitely a grown moment.
You bring mercy.
And one piece of paper.
One piece of it. What?
No!
Nope, that was my sister. Apparently, this mic is really fucking good.
It threw off my roll. It threw off my roll.
It's
the
just that good.
The second I heard that, it felt like the delegation in the background where Noxola was going like, give me one piece of paper, I'll show him.
Yeah, yeah, it's downstairs in the other room. They're arguing.
Yes. Oh, so as you're doing this and you grab hold and you're basically just barking back and forth with each other, that's when this person comes in. One of your teachers.
Oh.
And she goes over sweetly to Grung and says, Grung, isn't it a little early for diplomacy?
It's never too late for diplomacy.
And,
No.
and she goes over to the Merchant Guild guy, and she goes like, oh, why, hello there. Now, I understand that you have recently come as well as we have. It's so nice to find new people, especially those whose interests correlate with ours. Why don't you forego the handshake that you're doing, and let's talk a little bit about your homeland. I'm sure you're interested in the newest things that are happening with Vidric. And he kind of stands down a little bit.
Grong will let go.
All right. Yeah. He's definitely not taking his eyes off you now.
What gym do you go to? No.
I lift product.
It must be heavy.
It is heavy.
Maybe I should come and help you out sometime. I could use some. See how the people of Mazali do it.
Actually, he'll take you up on that offer.
Now it'll turn into a real handshake.
Oh, God. With the grip and everything.
Yeah.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Oh, my
Full
God.
Metal Alchemist.
or was it Predator with Arnold? Dylan.
Yes.
Oh my God, you son of a bitch.
Oh my-
You son of a bitch.
Oh, my God. So, now that you're getting that all settled and everything, and you've got this, meeting with this man, he starts to look at you all and go like, you're not here to screw with me, are you?
But
I
that's
don't
what
think any
we've
of
been
us are.
saying the whole time.
Yes, well, I'm not good with my words.
You can tell.
Clearly.
Welcome. My name is Disco. That's how you introduce yourself.
Yes.
I've learned that from me for aeons. What's your name one more time?
Mabeli Numbi. I'm the head of the Traveling Merchants Guild.
It's very great to meet you, and to meet someone of mercantile background. And now we can talk. Look, even the tree without a lips can say things like this.
He just looks at Disco. He's going like, drawing more and more attention to the Conraso. He's just weirded out.
So, like you said, you want us to step down from any talks of negotiation until your negotiation talk of allowing exports within these lands. Is that correct?
Imports, and yes. Stalactites, stalagmites. People get it confused all the time.
Very fair. May I just ask? We are here to open up these borders on a
Mhm.
diplomatic mission. As my comrades just stated, wouldn't it be in your best interest if we got through with this?
All right. It sounds like you're trying to be diplomatic.
I
The
hope so.
The DC is 31.
Oh boy.
Yeah, this is the game of roles. This is the adventure that we've been written.
Cool.
I have 8 documents out right now. All right, that's a fail.
No, I didn't roll it. Yet.
Okay.
That's a fail.
That's a fail. Let's hang on. Is that a critical
As
fail?
it was predicted.
Can I give him a hero point?
You can, because otherwise it is a critical fail.
Before I roll diplomacy one more time.
Yeah. Yes.
Oh, society's not better either, huh?
I have to make you re-roll the diplomacy, otherwise I have to take it as a critical fail.
That is fine. All right, gang, here we go. It's the same number. Never mind.
All right.
Ooh.
So he looks at
Mine.
you. He looks at you, and now he's fuming. He's just going like, you have no idea what you're doing. You're bumbling. You're just a bunch of teachers looking for a research project. You have no idea how important it is for my guild to get in here and open up free trade. You say you want free trade, but that isn't what you're trying to do. You're just trying to fill your library with every goddamn scroll you can get about the ancient necropolis.
Hero
Ancient
steps
Necropolis.
between Disco.
Well, Grunk
and-
can't read.
What?
Hero
What?
steps between Disco and Mbele, and he says, that's an awfully slanderous thing to say about somebody who represents the Aspis Corporation.
And he just looks at you in a completely new way. I don't believe you.
Perhaps you're acquainted with the Raylights and my sister Victoria.
Ah, yes. They are very skilled magical craftsmen.
And so am I. For somebody who seems to value trade, you don't really seem to be well versed in who's who. And that's unfortunate. But threatening my fellow lore speakers is definitely not going to win you any favors.
All right, I'm gonna give you another DC 29 society check.
Are we gonna burn through all our hero points today?
I guess so.
I-
In the
Yeah.
first 10 minutes, where's our cleric? Where's our cleric to talk to people?
Who? He's in the chat.
Holy shit! You
did
get
it.
2 influence points with this man as you explain to him that you convince Mazali that the delegation isn't a threat to the guild's efforts, and you will not take a penalty for attempting to contact a Mazali figure, even Nakura. And he steps down and whatnot, and he goes like, I meant no disrespect, I just wanted you to know what was on the line. This guild means everything to me, I got it from my father. Certainly you, as someone who's experienced the same type of inheritance, can understand that.
I understand this is, your legacy and your livelihood. We would not do anything to jeopardize that on purpose, I promise.
Very well. If you are sincere about working with the Merchants Guild, I shall see you outside the Golden Mouse then. And with that, he's going to leave. So you learn some things about this man. One of his major weaknesses is that he's intent on succeeding on behalf of the guild. And assuring him that you will work to aid in the economic stability is going to reduce his mercantile lore and society DC checks by 2. You also know that one of the teachers in your delegation, he has a personal bias towards, because she is also from Vidric Rise. So she might be very useful to you in negotiating with him further.
What was the teacher's name? I was there for the...
So her name is Asanui, and she is an Uruxi lizard folk. And she has a little lizard companion. That's her familiar.
Dorbs.
Mm-hmm. Her mask is a wooden leopard.
Does she need a mask?
Well, no, but she brought it with her. Remember, everyone
Oh.
crafts a magical mask. And maybe she wears it in solidarity with you, Grung, because she doesn't think it's fair you have to wear a mask just because you weren't born in the Expanse. That's a pretty silly rule, but she still follows it because it's the law.
It's a bit silly, but Grung spent a lot on this mask and he likes it.
Alrighty. Oh, good morning, sir. How are you doing?
Who, me?
Yes, you.
I've been here for like 15 minutes now. 20?
Okay. I'm sorry. I was so engrossed with
fine.
the RP, I didn't notice.
You are totally fine. I was watching the rolls. I'm like, ooh, oh no. It
Yeah.
was a roller coaster.
They
That's
could
for
have
sure.
They could have really used a succubus or someone who could read this guy's mind because he's bad at negotiating. He even said it out loud.
I mean, they are free to use either of them if they want to, if I'm not here.
They only obey you.
I know, but still, I wanted to at least say that so they wouldn't feel animosity towards me.
Yes.
Oh, we're gonna yell and scream at you right now. Ah.
It's my turn to use Ruby.
Wait
Oh,
a second.
God. Alright.
You used her last time.
Please,
we doing?
please stop.
I didn't know you liked that, Bramble.
I don't. That's why it's
She
my
can-
turn.
She can polymorph.
She can, but she can't fake certain things.
She cast the 10th level spell, Biggest Dickus.
Oh my god.
Yes.
No.
There you go.
No. All right, so you're in the
Twinkus
hotel lobby.
Maximus.
You're in the hotel lobby, and you've just set up this appointment with the Mercantile Guild guy. Harros using them big stones to show that he's part of the Aspis Corporation.
Where's the continental breakfast?
Oh yeah, they lay out breakfast and stuff, traditional Mazali dishes and whatnot. You see a lot of eggs. They're big on chickens, so they have
Oh,
lots
hell
of
yeah,
eggs.
bro.
I look around for a blue chicken.
I'm gonna go for like a whole fucking dozen of eggs, dude, to start my day.
There are no blue chickens.
Okay.
But they've got that little setup where one of the chickens is just sitting there, and you ring the bell and it lays an egg right there.
Oh no. From farm to plate. It's crazy.
Ankarut immediately goes up to the bell and wants to see how many eggs she can get out of a single chicken.
Grunk's
Anchor.
there too, bro. Grunk's there
Bro.
too. Click, 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 click.
It's 4 chicken.
The chicken basically has to become an egg machine gun at that point, maybe?
The eggs start deflating when they come out and coming out. in
Oh
odd shapes.
no.
Aw. Quickly, someone use healing magic.
I can't. I do a medicine check on the chicken. Like fuck.
The chicken just looks at you like it's dehydrated. It's just mummified.
All right. No more asking the chicken for eggs while we're here right now. To both of you.
But Grung hasn't ate his 24 eggs yet.
There's other chickens. There are literally 4 other chickens here, and you're harassing this one.
Okay, you'll go to the next one.
Don't overdo it.
Yeah, and
That's
at
it. No more chicken eggs.
At this point, the innkeeper is going to come out and say, like, hello. Is everything okay? It's just like, are you enjoying yourselves? I heard about the attack, and I am dreadfully sorry about what happened.
Oh well.
It's fine. I mean, your property's not, but we're fine.
Oh, don't worry. Everything's been fixed. Everything is to code.
To code, you say.
Code.
To code.
The code.
So, window locks too.
No window locks.
Those.
No, we don't.
Honestly, I'm surprised that this place is still standing.
It was put up in a hurry, but don't worry, she's got it where it counts.
You know, you could. I mean, you could always ask. Her, Al Jen, if you need like instant renovations.
Hao Jin has spoken to me, he says with a smile.
How delightful. Then you know.
Yes.
But thank you for your concern.
It is very unfortunate that something like that would happen, but you have my assurances that if you ever feel that your safety is in jeopardy, And he looks both ways and leans in to whisper to you, I can put you in contact with people that can secure the things we both want.
What do you mean by that?
Oh, like
Hi.
the Bright Lions? Grung will say like out loud.
So yes, Aziko is the contact for the Bright Lions, and you can approach him at any time at the hotel
How-
if you wish to talk to him.
Wow,
In
this
fact-
Paizo.
He won this. He
The
won this
subtlety of a
bid.
brick.
He won this bid specifically so he could be your innkeeper and put you in contact with them.
This is legit like some fucking Ghost of Saltmarsh bullshit.
Yeah.
He's right here.
Ignacy points to Aziko. We go now? We go to Bright Lions
Now we're
now?
going to ask, is Ignacy in the room here with us?
He's hanging on to your inside out, pants pocket like you asked him to.
Yeah, we're gonna go now, Ignacy.
Okay.
As in, go talk to one of the big people, not this loser? Or...
What do you... I mean, I feel like he did an ample job telling us what's going on.
I also put out the continental breakfast. Did you not enjoy the eggs?
I'll point to the 2 chickens. Just make sure those 2 get rest.
Oh, okay. And he takes them out and he opens like the cupboard underneath.
Rest.
And he puts them in the cupboard and he takes out 2 fresh chickens and puts them on top. Don't worry, refill.
Okay. Okay. This place is weird. I'm from space. Should we go see them now, everyone? Or should we do other things such as, I don't know, look about the town?
Well, yeah, I think we can go talk to someone. I mean, what better than the morning before their day gets ruined through politics?
Very true.
Maybe we'll be the one to ruin their day. I don't know.
I certainly hope not.
Grung's like still snacking on the eggs.
Yeah, it's continental breakfast. You can have as much as you want. They have whole wheat cereal, no regular wheat, just whole wheat.
Ah.
What
Damn
about
it.
milk? Like 2% whole or
Goat,
like almond milk? Goat?
go.
Oh, go for milk for cereal. No.
It's all like curdy.
No.
Ruby pats you on the back and says, "Don't worry, master. I always have milk for you."
Bad. Jesus fucking
Well,
Christ.
This is why I wanted you here, Ryan, so I could be
I
Ruby.
need to go read the Bible. I'll be back.
Happy Easter.
says the Asmodeus cleric. I did it, everyone. I've saved another.
You saved
I'm in pain.
Holy
The
shit, you
lost-
did this to yourself.
the lost soul.
At least she did.
I'm about to say, how about I roleplay these devils? Because
Would you? Would you please?
no,
Okay.
no.
No.
Very well.
no.
I dangled the carrot in front of you just so you'd be in despair. Now you know how I feel.
Turning it up to 12 then.
No.
All right. So what are we
Excellent.
doing? Are we still eating breakfast? Are you going to talk to more teachers and students, or are we going out on the town?
I think it's time to go out.
Okay.
Or to go to the. Well, we should probably go to the first diplomat, Nikurga.
That makes sense, actually.
All right. So, go ahead and attempt to contact a Mazali figure. How many of you are attempting to contact her?
I mean, I think all of us, right? We're just all gonna ring her phone at once.
Yeah.
Just
Was it like a
just all-
sweepstakes?
Oh, one get Facebook, one get her phone, one do her WhatsApp, and then dude, we'll just hit her out every angle.
My
I'll
God.
send a carrier pigeon.
Yeah, Discord, everything, magic.
Ignacy says, "I've got her
Break
Magic the
through
Gathering
window.
account."
Shit,
Oh my
bro.
god.
I'll fucking duel her on Master Duel then.
Ruby says, "I've got her on Tinder right here."
Oh, let me see.
It's just like
Amazing. I love when a plan comes together, everyone.
Yes.
We know what we want.
All right. All right. Do you want any of the teachers to help you do this as well, or do you think that you've got it down to one day? That's enough.
Professor OT, let's roll.
Yep. Professor OT will give you your quick lesson and give you a +1 on your rolls.
Look at OT doing his job.
He never fails, man.
Yep. And he's there with a smile, going like, "Oh dear, Ruby, please do not show me that."
No. Only
I
a
need
wife.
I
Only
need
a
to talk
wife.
to this woman. All right.
Professor OT, it's not about birds, I swear. That's not what they mean.
All right, so let's see what her DC is. And I believe you arrange a meeting, blah, blah, blah. Which skill do you want to use? Because you all have to roll the same skill.
Keep a party, everyone. Let's see what our most common skill that's pretty good right now.
I highly
Hunting.
recommend that. I don't think hunting lore is going to help her.
Oh.
Religion.
I could join you on religion. My
Religion.
religion's +18.
Religion will work. She serves the sun god.
I can help you with that. I'm okay with religion.
Okay.
Grung's good at religion, too.
Harris with a 0 religion.
You don't need
I'm
to
at
have
4.
You don't need to have religion. You just have to be one of the 4 bodies making the rolls, and then one person has to succeed in order to contact the figure.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
That's
you
about
see,
15.
Harros is there with his T-shirt with the sun. That's basically it. That's his contribution. Wow.
I'm good at religion.
Yes.
Grung's good at religion, too.
Mm-hmm. All right.
Where am I? Religion.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm here for moral support.
Yes.
Are you guys okay? Like, you've been rolling like under 10 the whole day I've seen this.
McGee!
Like, what?
McGee?
I am
this
very
is...
educated on religion.
No.
I know what I'm talking about. Yes, yes, yes.
So Harros and McGee are basically arguing with each other at this point at whether or not the sun is some sort of conspiracy. But Zeros is just like, you know what? I know this woman's schedule. I'm a priest of Asmodeus myself. These people operate on a strict schedule, especially because she serves a sun god. I know the times of day she'll be free. We can approach her here.
All right.
Eros just casually reminds McGee that he's eaten the sun before.
I'll argue that
Oh
you
my
can't
god,
even
that's
share
what
it.
it is! That's what it is!
Holy shit. Actually, Anchor, do you still have that sun?
Anchorut says, yes, I still have Sunny.
Oh, okay. Does it speak to you, too?
It does speak, yes. It has little arms on the side of its body.
Oh my god, it looks like that thing off Full Metal Alchemist.
It's the one from
I got that
It's-
reference.
it's the one from the new Starfinder book.
Oh. Yeah, alright, we gotta put it down. No.
Oh my god!
We're setting the sun. All right, you heard him.
Alright. Just wondering, how many things do you have that just speak to you?
Oh,
Like,
Anchorut has the dead speak to me. If Anchorut were to go to the necropolis, Anchorut could speak to the dead.
can Grung do a society check to see if that ever happened? Would that be like considered like bad? Like,
Heresy?
yeah.
Zeros,
essentially.
Zeros will interrupt you right now and say, like, yeah, that's major heresy here.
Oh.
I'm not sure if Ancherut can actually speak to these things, or she's just aggressively sociopathic or schizophrenic. She's
Both.
crazy.
No, she's probably more powerful than all of us, honestly. I'm just gonna be honest. She scares me. Why do you think I keep being nice to her? It's
I thought
too
that she was
adorable
cute,
too.
but all right, all right.
I fear no man, but that
That
thing
thing-
It scares me.
scares me.
Okay, so tomorrow
No,
you
she's-
haven't. Go ahead.
I was like, no, she's just too adorable.
So tomorrow you have an appointment with Nikora. But what are you gonna do
Okay.
with your rest of your day today? You're gonna go to the Merchants Guild and talk with that man again? Maybe show him who really lifts, or are you gonna travel around the city?
I mean, I
See
think we
Grunk
should all-
arm wrestle the merchant man.
You can.
I mean, if that's what we all want to do, I mean, Grung's down, but we also go see the city if you guys want. Are we outside yet, or?
Oh yeah, you're definitely outside. You've been spending 8 hours trying to contact this woman,
Oh,
and she penciled you in for tomorrow.
okay.
Did we commit to
Waterlands.
going to the Golden Mouse today?
Nope. You did not commit
Okay.
to anything. You just said very vaguely to this guy that, like, we want to see how Mazali does it.
Okay.
And it's not like he's going anywhere. He's been stalled for God knows how long before he even got here.
We could go see him, right? We have time.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind.
Yeah.
Let's see. We got an early in with the Merchants Guild. I think that's a big win.
Do we have any goods with us?
That's up to you. Did you want to bring something with you? Did you,
Let's go to our
because-
stash, gang.
Yeah. Just remember, even if you keep it inside of Haros's, plane of existence or whatever it is, the pocket dimension, even if you keep it inside of your bags of holding and whatnot, in this city, outside goods are outlawed. They let you know
Oh.
that.
Got it.
But with the merchant, oh, I know. We can invite him here because this place, where we're at, is like a.
Oh, yes. That's the loophole. We make a pocket dimension, invite him, and we show him the goods.
Mm-hmm.
Haros, you got that map ready?
I turned to Xeris. Does that sound like is that like a lawyer thing?
I nod.
I actually
yes.
don't.
Yes.
That's okay. We'll use the hotel lobby then. We'll use
Yes.
that again.
And then you can see our pocket dimension. It's like 2 for 1, dude. A little bit of intimidation, but then also like, look, goods.
He goes like, "You have an item storage box?"
The
Rudimentary,
size
mind
of,
you.
like, yeah, very giant.
So yeah, he'd very much like to see Haros's pocket dimension and how much it carries.
All right, everyone in the bear's pocket dimension.
What was the key again?
Our room cards.
Oh, okay. So you take it out, and he thinks you're fooling him. Goes like, "Is this some kind of a joke?"
It only looks weird the first time you do it.
All right, so you're actually taking him inside.
I don't know
Sounds
that
so
this
scared.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know that this is a great idea. Are we
Do it.
allowed to leave the city?
It's not leaving.
It is leaving.
Well, then with everyone else, it's fine. What are they gonna do? In the module? No.
Yeah, Luis didn't think about that one. What happens if they fail this chapter?
Oh.
Yeah, exactly.
So- Something about a mirror.
He did that. He did that with the Ruby Phoenix. It's just like, what if they don't win? It's just like, well, they kind of sit in the sidelines. Is there anything for them to do outside the tournament? No. The module always assumes that the PCs constantly win, no matter what. But yeah,
Ugh.
yeah,
Terrible assumption.
it is.
Yes,
It is.
very.
So you take this man into the pocket dimension, and the first thing that he finds out is that there's low gravity, and he goes flying in one direction. This big man.
I'll get him.
Okay.
Get the rope.
And Grung will just like flex his toes and go after him.
Oh my God. But yeah, he's very much impressed with how big your pocket dimension is. And he goes like, how much could you fit in here?
Well,
I don't know. It's just kind of like our bachelor pad.
I see.
I didn't say all that, but it's 100 by 100 feet. I mean, it could fit a pretty good bit of stuff in here.
That's the size of a small palace. How much would one commissioned cost?
Mm,
50,000.
I couldn't tell you.
50,000 gold.
But-
That is a steal.
I mean,
Sorry, I meant platinum.
you should probably talk to the person that would actually be doing it. I can
What?
put you in contact with her.
You have connections? And he gets the money look as his eyebrows go up and down, and you see he has sort of a tell.
I have Aspis Corporation connections. Why would I not?
Yes. I didn't know that they were such powerful magic users. I thought you made this.
Well, yes and no.
He's along the route to figuring it out on his own, of course.
But yeah, he how about a DC 24 mercantile lore to convince this man?
I don't have mercantile.
If anyone had
lore.
mercantile lore, sure.
Yeah. How about DC 27 society?
That I can do.
I can try. My society's not fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead and roll.
He got it regardless. We're good.
That's fine. I want to give everyone a chance. So those are 2 successes, and with both of you double teaming him, like he said, he's not that very good at negotiations. Both of you working together, you get this man to influence 4. And now, the guild's going to determine a way to combine their efforts and make their requests intrinsic to yours, guaranteeing that both groups will succeed together. So he wants to be partners with you guys now.
He's easily done. Why would you say no? Mm-hmm.
Whisper. I don't know. You gotta be pretty cool to join our club.
Oh my god.
I kind of look around like, how about you shut up?
Fucking right. That's not disco in character. That's not. What are you talking about?
I know.
So at this time, you get a sending message from Jen saying, "Good job, Master. Whatever it is you're doing with that man, it has impressed Nikuruk. And I believe you have gained more influence with her as well."
I nod. Maybe I should double team big burly men more often.
You hear that, Harros? You work well with this guy.
Man on bear combat.
Yes. Sandwich.
There's 2 bears here. One of them is actually a bear.
And he's actually not a bear.
That's the terminology, you see.
Yeah, but now this guy has an investment in what you're doing, and yeah, he believes you. He wants to work together with you.
The fool. I mean, good. Good.
Do you know why we were attacked last night?
Oh, my guess is the sun god was probably testing you. He hates useless people, And to him, people who don't know combat are useless.
He knows like most of these people are teachers, right?
Yes, that is exactly why he wanted to make sure that you were not useless. He does not respect studies as much as a child of his age before he died would. Being a brilliant strategist that he was rumored to be is no lie. He is incredibly intelligent, but from what I hear, he can be quite immature at times. And being an undead, he does not have the capacity for change that living children do.
That seems to be the most common story.
About undead?
No, what
children?
happened to us?
Oh. Yeah, it's no secret that Walenka has a temper. He gets jealous too, from what I've seen. That's
Jealous of
exactly.
what?
Well, that's just it. Where do you think the other 3 sun gods went? I'm here in your pocket dimension. I can say this freely now. If I were not in your pocket dimension, I'd be dead for saying that.
Oh, Grunk realizes that now they can actually talk to people face to face in this
Oh!
pocket dimension.
Oh!
Oh!
Enlightenment.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Grunk will remove his mask.
It's just, you were a white man?
Of course.
Always have been.
Always have been.
Always have been.
I imagine Grunk is like, he's got a massive farmer's tan now, except
Yes.
for the mask.
Yes. And he's just like, I couldn't tell.
It was the tie. I adjusted it.
Yeah, definitely.
Really adds to my business attire.
Ah, yes, yes. What is it attached to?
Me.
Oh.
Is it a clip-on tie like with a pin? It's like
No, it's
yes,
a pin
it's
on.
a pin. It's a pin on.
It used to be a white tie, but now it's red.
ah.
Grunk's not normal.
Mm-hmm.
Normal. They don't say that.
So, is there anything else you'd like to ask this man, or are we going to end the second day?
Should everything go well, you would want to trade with between Nabantu and Mazali?
You're also giving me access to Nabanto's goods? I cannot believe my good fortune today.
I mean, trade imports and exports are good for everyone, right? Especially
Yes.
if we're to work together.
Yes, yes. I see I approached you wrong now. I was just so... I had such tunnel vision with what I wanted, I failed to realize that our interests coincided. And you can see, like, this man is starting to have genuine sincerity to him in his voice and also in his expressions. He's no longer this hothead you met this morning.
As long as you know that we are not here to cause any mischief, we're trying to genuinely open up the borders.
Absolutely. May I see you without your mask as well?
Who's he talking to?
To Disco!
Alright, well,
We're
since
gonna
you
lose all
asked...
progress right here.
He's white too? No.
Oh, shit, I can't make the joke because I gave someone my Dwemer wolves, so I can't hide it.
Oh my god!
I just look at him and say, "This is who I am." I take off my beetle mask, and
There's another beetle mask. No.
you just see that black orb.
He taps the orb.
Hey! What are you doing?
Are you inside the orb, or are you...
I am the orb.
What? He taps it again.
I will punch you so hard.
He's seen too much. Devour him.
I take out my old scythe. I guess so.
Oh my god.
That hurts
I'm
a
sorry.
lot.
I'm sorry. It's just been such a confusing day. I've met bears that can cast magic. I've seen tree people from space. A white man has started talking sense to me.
It's crazy, right? Welcome
I
to
know.
the new world.
Yeah, and he's not a bear.
Wait,
God
he's
damn
not?
I'm not.
He's not.
No.
confused.
he's I forget what they're called. I'm sorry.
He's an uplifted bear.
He's a panda, right?
Yeah, he's a panda.
Just fucking.
He's Chinese, I see.
Oh, I see what you mean, Mabelli says. He's not a true bear.
No.
What are you on?
What?
What are you on?
What does that even mean?
That's
What are you
you're
all
not-
on? What's going on?
He's more of a
What are
raccoon.
those?
All right. That's enough of the negotiations. You've been here long enough. Thank you for
Huh.
your time.
That you just banish him and he pops out of existence.
Oh.
I pop him back into existence, and if you tell anybody about this, we will get you.
No, well, I won't tell anyone because I've said things that shouldn't be said in the city as well. We are brothers now.
This girl will give him the meanest glare an orb can give him, and then just nod his head.
Okay.
Grung will clean off the little fingerprints he left.
Oh God!
Oh my God.
I will admit, I did not know that. I mean, I thought all of you was you, not just, that part. Does that sound weird? It sounds weird.
That's what I was thinking, Mabelli said. Thank you.
I'm glad we have an ally now. At least.
We got the best one too. Look at those muscles.
Yeah.
I guess we can also take some time out throughout our week to see if anyone else has similar plans of hey, we would like this place to open up.
Yeah. There is a group that's trying to do that. Ignacy reminds you.
Who let you in here, Ignacy?
I'm
I'm kidding. Just banishes him out of the pocket dimension. We should talk to that group at some point, but maybe not today. I think we've made a big step with Mbele.
Yep. And Nicaragua.
Mm. Yeah.
All right, so you say goodnight to this man?
Farewell.
Yep.
Until next time.
Yep.
Actually, tomorrow or sometime this week, you should show us the Merchants Guild.
He will. After all, he promised to show you how the people in Mazali do it.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and the night goes through without any incident. And in the morning, you have a gift waiting at your door.
Oh, please be a chicken.
It's not a chicken.
I'm scared it's a bomb because we made someone mad.
Okay, so Jen's gonna pick up the package and say, "Stand back, master. I've disarmed many of these before.
Jesus.
This will require precision and cutting." And Ruby comes over with an X-Acto knife and just cuts it open. Ruby! It's clothes, she says, happily, reaching into the boxes. And she pulls out a new outfit for each of you, each with
Whoa.
Mazali's approved colors.
Do they have grung size?
They do have Grung size. He gave you one of his personal ones.
Look at that.
A little tight fitting. but that's to be expected.
Oh my god.
This is the first time Grung has ever worn a shirt.
Yeah. I mean, he's not opposed to it. It just usually he rips them. He'll flex to see if it holds up.
It does. It's made of a special material that man also uses for his vests.
Grung will keep this.
Yeah.
Mazali's just secretly the Incredible Hulk, and just that's why he has these stretchy clothes.
Or he's a fashionista.
That too.
Yep, even Disco's clothes appropriately fit him.
Whoa, that's weird.
How does it feel to be made out of stuff like other trees?
I don't like it.
It's like a hermit crab. Instead of shells, you take trees.
I
It's just
actually
other
hate it.
So, who here is not wearing the outfit that they were given? Just so I know.
I think I'd put mine on.
When in Rome, I'm not stupid.
Okay, yeah.
Is it magical?
Does it have his like logo on it?
It's not magical. It does have his logo on it. You see the little check mark.
We're advertisements like NASCAR drivers right now.
You are
Dude.
advertisements now. Yes, that was the whole plan.
God damn it. Thinks he's so slick.
I look at the
Is it
back
like-
of mine. It just says Napa Auto Parts.
What?
What is this Napa?
Mine just says steak services.
Oh my god. Yeah, yes.
Amazing.
Is this
So-
bad, like politically?
Yeah. As you go down to breakfast and whatnot, you notice like several families in the hotel from the opposite side of your 4-story welcome gift and whatnot start to take notice of you, and you start to get compliments from the people, from citizens.
I will compliment them back with just thank you, your clothes look good, and then the sun is bright today.
The sun is warm today, Exami says. How many eggs can I get out of you?
Shush. Like you hold her like mouth, little snout. Like, meh. Quiet.
Harris is
Disco didn't
gonna
notice
teach.
her last time.
Harris is gonna sneakily teach Exame to say all of this in Draconic.
Okay.
Just make it so much worse.
All right, you have your continental breakfast. Are you ready to meet with her again?
I think we are.
If we have to.
Well, you made an appointment with her. The other teachers and the conservators ask, "Do you want us to come with you? Did you want to leave anyone behind, or do you want anyone specifically to come with you? Otherwise, it's just going to be your group."
Honestly, I think Grung would just ask. Like Grung wouldn't care. He's like, if you want to come, you can come. If you want to stay, you can stay.
All right. Yeah, they're going to do other things, especially Professor Coride. She doesn't want to see that woman again.
Yeah, I mean, they could go out and do other things too. I mean,
yeah,
that might be even more helpful than meeting with her.
Essie will come. Noxolo will not. Ancherut will not. And then it's just the rest of you. Marima is going to go to the archives today. And of course, Ignacy has to come with you, because he can't go anywhere without you now.
Good job, Ignacy.
It's like, I didn't do anything.
You did great.
You're now in supervisory
I don't
status.
trust him. He might be a doppelganger, and the real Ignacy's off making heresy or something.
Oh no, this is the real Ignacy.
Okay.
A doppelganger wouldn't cause problems.
All right, so we're back at the Temple of the Deathless Child. As
Fun.
Nakuro will meet with you again, And she has some good news for you. She says the sun is warm today. I particularly enjoy the fashion that you are wearing. You have excellent taste.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.
I've
God
heard
damn it,
about
bro.
I've heard from Mazali about what happened, and I think it's wonderful you've decided to have a joint interest in what you're both trying to do. I think, and she snaps her fingers, and she dismisses the jackal guards. I think I can trust you enough. You may now move through Mazali without your escorts. However, I expect you to follow all the other laws. So your 2 jackal guards are dismissed per person.
I'm sure they could find something better to do than babysit us. Besides, Mazali seems like a very interesting city. I'd like to see more of it from a more authentic perspective.
Oh, truly? Oh, we have many restaurants that your people enjoy. Much good food.
Do you have any recommendations?
Ah, yes, of course. Here, let me look into the Mwangi Expanse book.
Aha!
She gets it out. Here we go. It's right here. In the mixed marketplace, there's a particular food vendor that I happen to go to for fried bananas. It is excellent. I highly recommend them.
So, wait, you're telling me they couldn't make 6 other sun tortures, but they had the time to make a freaking Michelin star guide to restaurants?
Exactly.
Okay.
Because
I don't understand. I don't understand.
Wait,
It's a 4.
It's the source book, right? Not the
Correct.
Intermath?
Correct,
Source book,
yes.
Okay.
Did
Yeah.
the source book like people? They're solid. They should write the adventures because they know.
Yes, they should. They should, not Luis. So Nakura is going to tell you honestly, it only takes 4 stars to make a Michelin, but it takes 7 suns to make a torture.
Isn't it the same sun?
Stop. Okay. I'll take the L. Just go on.
So, what may I talk with you about today? It seems you've already made some progress with your goal, and you've met a powerful new ally.
So it was mentioned that the head of the Merchants Guild has been stalled in getting approval for outside goods.
Yes, he comes from the same region that I do, and he does not come from the same lineage as I do. He's a bit of a hothead. And without my permission, during his particular introduction to the city, he mentioned me and my success and decided to ride on my coattails to get in here in the first place. I did not particularly care for that, but the man is egregious. He's grown on me over time, like a lichen. Also, he has excellent taste in dresses, and she does a little turn for you.
Oh, did they also make that for you?
Oh, yes. I must say, I am quite partial to golden blue.
Huh. Is he like the Saks Fifth Avenue of this place?
Well, he's certainly no. Let me check the source book again.
Ross.
He's no Ryer's Garments, but he's got some good taste. He prefers the company of other men, so I don't get much of his time, but still, as long as I get his dresses, that's fine.
True bear.
No comment.
I was gonna pretend that didn't happen.
Nope.
I think we both were. You and me
Nope.
both, Chief.
You definitely double teamed that man, and he was overwhelmed.
Oh dear. Just I regret waking up today. Can I just go back to bed and like not
Yes.
continue
Yeah.
this session?
Good
Yes,
night.
you can.
You
Catch
can
you
go
next
back to
week.
bed, but you can't hear these words.
You
But,
should have been here for the pre-session conversation about a certain video game.
No.
Yeah,
No.
Baldur's
no.
Gate 3.
Oh, the bare necessities. I got you.
I wish it was that.
So,
Oh,
who should we talk to aid in his dilemma here?
Well, I can tell you right now that without the council's approval, he's probably not going to go anywhere. And now that he's situated with you, I would say contacting the council would be a good idea. However, I don't think you're ready for that right now. You've made a good start of things, but the council will not
Maybe.
see you unless they have specific assurances.
I see.
Hmm.
All right, gang,
Such
we need
as?
more influence points.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm trying to say.
So how do we
need
get
to talk
these
to-
assurances?
Well, that depends on you. What are you good at?
I'm good at breaking things, lifting things, carrying things. Good at football. And like American football.
I'm
and
not
then-
sure what an America is, but okay.
It's fine. Hopefully, I'll never have to learn about it.
Ever.
And then Grung will just go on. He's like, it like kind of evolves in him listing like his PBs. Oh, this is what I could squat. I could sprint this. I run a 1 minute 20-second mile. Like going over.
Well, your physical form is most impressive, but I'm afraid that will not aid with the council.
Are there any individuals who have reached out to the council prior to our visit that their interests may more be aligned with ours as well?
They have, and all have failed.
Could you give us are they still within the town?
They are not. They're not within the city. They failed to meet the expectations.
Well, as for the rest of us, the short version of what I'm good at is that I'm fairly adept at making things.
Crafting, truly? We do enjoy the art of crafting, the images of the sun, as well as many wonderful things that our citizens can use. The reclamation of parts of the necropolis, as well as buildings themselves. We are in need of good craftsmanship and crafters.
Most of my projects have been on a much smaller scale so far, and he kind of takes his personal staff off of his back, and it's just like this red quarterstaff that looks like it's kind of like knitted together from several like cords made of wood. Towards the bottom there's like carvings in gold of a chain. It breaks halfway up, and there's actually sun imagery towards the top near where the a wooden phoenix with its wings spread sits at the top of the staff.
Okay. Well, why don't you roll a like a crafting check? No, because
Shit.
she sees the imagery.
Did I accidentally? No, I didn't. Okay. Thought I accidentally closed Foundry again.
Don't do that.
Okay, crafting check. Blind?
Blind, yes.
Okay. Public roll to blind roll. Damn it. That was private, not blind. Let me try
That's
that
okay.
again.
That's okay.
There we go.
Okay. So yeah, she seems very impressed with your handiwork and whatnot. She comes over to admire all the imagery and whatnot and says, like, this is similar to some of the styles we had in the older Mazali. Probably not appreciated by Walkenna himself, but still, I'm most impressed with your ability.
We could certainly talk about something larger scale. Perhaps the Merchants Guild would be interested in helping to provide the materials for that kind of construction.
If you are truly intent on that, I'm certain that it would impress even Walenka. I had no idea that teachers of the Magambia were excellent craftsmanship. I thought you were all simply mages.
Looks
Drunk
to
just
me
Well,
deceiving.
flexes.
There's all different kinds of mages.
I see that, she says, looking at Grung.
I
I'm
mean,
never out of options.
God damn it. I mean, the school obviously offers more than just education on how to use magic. It gives you the freedom to learn how to use magic in your own way.
And as you say that, she comes over to you. And she looks at you as you said these words and say, I've always viewed magic as a crutch for those who do not have skill.
I mean, I can show you my skill without my magic.
That is something I would like to see. Yes.
Are any of your undead soldiers injured? Or is it just the...
and
ahead.
she stops you. We do not talk about the dead that walk within this city.
Understood. Do you happen to have one of your soldiers or people within who are injured?
And she shakes her head.
No? Well,
You must understand that at best, our general does drills, and those drills are nothing compared to actual warfare. Our warriors have not seen the scale of battle that most other nations have in a century. Most people fear Walenkia. So even though we have our forces and they are armed and we are a powerful nation, we are a bit out of practice when it comes to war.
Your steel is untested, even though it's forged.
Yes, that is a perfect way of saying it. That is not to say that our steel is not mighty. It simply has not been tested. Yes.
and may I ask, is there anyone amongst you that is facing an illness?
Well, there are people who come to Walenkia for miracles that he has turned away. But those people were turned away with good reason.
So you're telling me that those miracles could be performed or they could not be performed?
They could be performed, but Walenkia's judgment was sound.
If I do not mean to tread waters, but may I ask why? What the reason was?
She seems hesitant to say. However, one of the guards comes over to you, and she permits them to hand you something.
I grab the note or whatever it is, and I look at it.
You see an address of one of their hospitals.
Okay. I will go there and tend to those who could not be tended to, and I'll
Go-
show you my
Go where? She says. Go where? I said nothing to you.
somewhere. So I will find a way to demonstrate my abilities.
Yes, enjoy our city, she says.
Disco will nod.
Can I see this training that your troops have?
Of course. The general may be happy to see someone like you. If you're not frightened to face the might of Mazali, I mean,
I'm not.
we've
Wrong
never
frightened. That's
we've never had anyone say that before. Okay. So
That doesn't mean I won't respect him, but
Ah, yes.
perhaps he would enjoy someone regaling battles to them, or what it might be like.
All right. I have to look specifically at the general here. I'm sorry. One moment.
It could always
Take
be
your
later
time.
too, Bramble.
No. It can be right now because you asked. And she says, like, the general, I suppose she would be willing to see you. She is the master of spears and the head of Mazali's military. And to be honest, she's probably going to see your delegation as a way to test herself against the might of outsiders. I mean, she might not be what you're looking for, but she'll definitely take the test of mettle.
That's like when we put our students against leshies.
Against the Fae?
I mean, leshies, they were helpful. I always forgot the competition because I always managed to miss it.
I thought they were whimsical, playful creatures.
They can be. In our instance, they help us learn and train with what they create in the Magambia. Some of them are actually students.
And here's the general for you. I will put it in the NPC folio another time. So yeah, you have the name of the general now, Worknesh, so you can attempt to contact her. And who knows, she may be excited to contact you. You have the invitation from the man at the Merchants Guild. You have an idea of what to do with the Merchants Guild with them in order to get more influence. And you also have the things that other people are doing, or potentially helping these people at their hospital.
Yeah, I think Disco will take priority on that.
Anything else for Nikara?
Shall we expect more tests?
I'm afraid, she sighs, that is the way of it.
Paizo's quota.
Not all tests are combat, though. I mean, you may see me as an obstacle now, but I assure you, I can be a very good friend.
But that's words that someone who was our friend wouldn't say. They would just be a good friend.
And she nods and says, "That is true. But this is politics, Grung."
Yep.
Guess for now we will go about the city.
May
Unless
the sun-
anyone else has it. It's not.
May the sun be warm on your backs. I will assuredly see you again.
We look forward to it.
Till next time.
And you actually walk out of there without escorts of 2 jackal guards each. She's at 2 influence. And this man...
We're doing it, gang. We're doing it.
This one's at 4.
How long do we have till dark?
Well, you've done 1 activity, so I'll allow you to either contact with the rest of your time in the day or go somewhere else and do something.
I think Grungs might split off and go around looking, kind of trying to pick up whatever everyone else is kind of doing, like kind of like a gather information or listen for rumors. And just because he's all socialed out for the day, he wants to walk.
Okay. I'll need a diplomacy check to gather information, though.
Okay.
And what are the rest of you doing?
Grung diplomacy.
I think taking Grung's lead of breaking off from the group, I think I'll make my way to the hospital that is secretly told to me.
Okay. Are you the one who is designated as Ignacy's guardian?
I assume so. I looked towards the group.
I mean, he's hanging onto your pocket, man.
Yeah. Otherwise,
I guess
he's gonna split off from the group too.
Yeah, Ignacy's with me.
Okay. All right. So where are you and Ignacy going?
Hospital.
Okay. You visit the hospital. And you're just generally going to help the people there?
I want to see how bad it is there first before jumping in. Is it like we're facing waves of people who are like sick, or...
You see a lot of innocent bystanders of a terrorist attack with wounds all over their bodies. Burn wounds, slashing wounds. It looks like someone went through the city and just set off a shrapnel bomb in a populated area. Bless you.
I'm going to ask the head physician here what occurred here to have these people in this state.
He looks at you, and he just nods to himself, thinking like, "Dear God, I'm going insane."
No, hello. Hi, I'm Disco.
Hi.
I'm from the Magambia. I am one of the external folks.
From the
And
Magambia.
this is Ignacy. And
Ignacy waves. Are you feeling ill? I could treat you if you wish.
no, well, I'm not. Ignacy, are you feeling ill?
I feel great. I feel happy.
You don't have to lie. If you're not happy, I understand. We're kind of restricting you. We're not feeling ill. I came here to know how I can be of help while I am here. I am one of the few medics that come from the Magambia school and wish to assist where I see fit.
Well, I could definitely use your help. We're a bit short-staffed right now, especially with the influx of people. This is the latest result of an attack from the Bright Lions. They view the citizens of this city as much their enemy as Volcana.
The Bright Lions caused this, is you? Okay.
Yes, they hurt innocent citizens all the time.
I'm gonna take note of that, and I'll ask: are these attacks frequent, or is this a new occurrence?
No, they're frequent.
Okay, Ignacy, how skilled are you at medicine?
He takes out his chalice.
No, I mean actual medicine. I'm joking. Please help where you see fit.
Okay. Between you and Ignacy, are you going to roll for medicine, or are you just going to use spells?
I personally will use medicine to show off that we're not just a school based on magic, but more like, hey, we can get things done.
Ah, okay, yeah. Go ahead and roll medicine. DC 30.
DC 30, I can do that. Also, I'll use my I guess it's a class feature or the skill feature of Ward Medic to treat multiple people.
Yeah.
And I'm legendary, so I think I could treat up to 8 if I do this right.
Yeah.
And DC's 30, you said, right?
Mm-hmm.
The one bloody time. It's a failure by 5.
I do not have.
Yeah, no, it's okay.
I
You
have
can use
one if
my
you want
hero
it.
point.
Are you sure?
Well, to be frank, I have 3 of them. I've been stocking up.
Oh my god, please, thank you. There we go, 38.
All
There you
right.
go.
All right, yeah, so you treat 8 people, and 8 people who had either broken limbs or, like, sprained, sprained ankles and, like, ripped up legs from these shrapnel bombs. They're gonna get to go home today. You know, they're still sore, but they're gonna get to go home. And, the head doctor thanks you and says, like, if this is the power of the Magambia, I wish you had come sooner.
Well, I wish I knew about this place beforehand, so I could have stopped off here first.
You don't know about Mazali? He says. He looks concerned. Has the world forgotten us?
Not that the world's forgotten us. It seems like Mazali's forgotten about the world. We're here as diplomats, you know that, right? To talk to the deathless child and hopefully open up the doors.
We were just told by, that people with masks were coming and to avoid them.
Oh. I apologize if we intruded.
No, you did not intrude. You helped us. Walcana was going to let these people suffer to teach them a lesson, not to aid the Bright Lions, and you showed mercy. You showed skill. And most of all, you showed initiative. I'm thankful for that. I'm also thankful for the fact I didn't do it. Now I won't be punished.
Tell you what, I'll take a part of my day to swing on over here and assist where I see fit, and where I see my skills can be used properly.
I truly hope they are not necessary, but the attacks keep coming. I thank you, Disco. You were not what I expected from the outside.
I mean, the outside's not all that scary. Sure, there may be people out there who seek to harm, but there's people like me and others who seek to heal.
All right, let me... Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. I was going to say, may I ask, if you feel as if I did a good job here today, maybe we'll rely on you when it comes to, I would say, just standing by our side when it comes to opening these doors.
I'm a doctor, Disco. I'm not a politician. I can't promise you something like that.
Maybe not you, but those we heal as well. There's strength in numbers. That's the strength of thousands.
You hear down the road, Ankerud is saying, like, that's my catchphrase!
Well, gotta go.
All right, now whipping back around to Grung.
Yes.
With things everyone is doing, Haojin is over in the mixed marketplace over with some of the other teachers trying to buy appropriate clothes. They're kind of surprised that you have appropriate clothes already. And you find Marima over at the Mazali archives.
Sorry, I'm better with faces.
Oh, let me take out a face for you then. Chaos Magnet.
Yep.
Oh, hello, Grung. Has Slanesh brought you to me?
No, I don't think so.
Ah. Well, I've found the shortcut. Don't worry. Everything's about to get much easier now.
What shortcut? Like,
Tackle her. Tackle her.
You see, I have contacted the archivist.
oh, okay.
And with his power, we will be able to take out a book to be able to scry on a person of our choice within Mazali. The special power that resides within the archives is magnanimous, but we must return the book on time, otherwise we may suffer consequences, and the archivist is always one to collect on his debts.
I'll just pick her up.
Where are we going? Shouldn't we
Where-
take some books out?
No,
I
I think that this is a discussion for the rest of the teachers as well.
but I'm not Ignacy. You can't do this to me.
If I could do the Ignacy, we could do it to you too. In fact, we could even have you hold his pocket, and we could start a train behind.
Oh, no! All right. So what are the rest of you doing?
As I walk past everyone else, oh, hi, and I show off my new drip.
Yeah. Marima is on the back. It says, "Let go of me. Slanesh must know." All right. So McGee, Ryan, Harros, what you all doing?
I was gonna follow Grung to the general. I want to see how they do war and any weaknesses that we could.
All right.
Just take a
So
look.
that's going to be contact a Mazali figure, because you have to contact the general first.
Yeah, I was gonna do that another day.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. We're doing another day. No worries then.
Trust me, we're not in a rush to do this, because they spend even months of downtime here just to learn a language, which is silly. Yes. Yes. I really think that they slowed down the campaign too much for just this one chapter. And Mazali itself doesn't really add anything to the adventure. But that's my opinion. I'm not going to keep you from enjoying this if you're enjoying it.
It's a bit of whiplash. We went from break
It is.
to snail plays, which is interesting.
Yes, yes. And you are being completely honest, and I appreciate that. You're not trying to sugarcoat it like a lot of fans would.
Well, I'm not a fan.
that's-
Pathfinder's just Pathfinder. Who cares? It's the system. One of many.
That's exactly why I invited you to this game, sir. We need fresh blood. We need to be told the truth.
Ruby's the true truth.
Yes.
All right.
Ruby wants to go to the Mazali archives.
All right. What about Jen? Does she want to go?
Jen wants to go to the necropolis, but we haven't been invited to go to the necropolis yet to do our practical research, Master. And
All
being
right,
there...
We'll go to the... Oop, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Well, I know an adventure hook when I see it. All right, let's go. To the archives.
All right,
Ruby.
you go to... Yep. Ruby takes you to the archives. And when you get to the front desk, she rings the little bell, and no one comes up. She's like, huh. Okay. Is it self-service?
Is there any, writing, please seat yourself or anything? like in a restaurant?
No.
Hmm.
So this
Well,
place, in the shadow of the Temple of the Deathless Child, located near the city center, is an information center containing mainly documents and records of the city and part of the region's history. It may serve a useful to anyone who finds themselves out of their depth in Walenkia's domain, as a good portion of the readings are dedicated to information on the child god himself. Though its main function is an archive, and that is how most of its space is dedicated, there is a smaller section in the back that serves as a small library. This back area offers readings and subjects that reach beyond Mazali, along with various fictional works, but also serves as the archivist's office. And that is where you find him. And you see this faceless man with a hood and glowing eyes look at you.
I'll look over to Ruby. Well, ask him what you want.
That's a trap, Master.
Ah. I mean, she has telepathy, so can I get a bit more context?
Telepathy won't work on the Archivist, Master.
No. Telepathy between me and Ruby.
Oh!
More context on what the trap is, like what exactly she means.
Well, you were trying to have me make a sex joke, Master. I know the pickup lines.
All right, I'll see you around, guys. I just cannot fucking win.
No, it's all good.
You
Hey,
asked for a succubus.
I did.
next time, just write in the contract. You cannot say anything related to your occupation.
Yes.
All right.
So the Archivist is
So-
gonna look at you
Go
and
ahead.
wait for what you're gonna ask for.
I'm gonna telepathy to Ruby. Okay, so we're here.
Yes.
What
ask
do you
him.
want to do exactly?
Ask him for a book. Get the cheat code.
I need more specifics on what book.
You have to ask what person.
I'm not understanding what's happening here. Someone, I need an adult.
You are an adult.
Oh my
God
god.
damn it!
What is the name of the general?
The general's name is Worknesh, and she is the Master of Spears.
Do you have any archives on Worknesh, Master of Spears?
Yes, of course, he says in a dull, docent tone, and he reaches over on the table, and from thin air, he produces a book and hands it to you, and says, 3 days.
The fuck?
Thank you. Will do. I'm gonna go read this thing.
Okay, yeah, you can read it here, or you can read it back at the hotel. It's up to you.
I'll read it back at the hotel just so I don't get caught out reading too late and like miss the curfew.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. All right, Harrison McGee, what you doing?
I think Harros is, since everybody's kind of dispersing, Harris is gonna head back to the mixed market
Okay,
to
yeah,
do a little information gathering of his own.
you see most of the teachers have gathered there. Go ahead and roll diplomacy. What kind of information you looking for?
I can't think of anything specific.
You need to ask something specific, otherwise you're just gonna gather garbage.
Fair point.
Does a detective in a novel ever go, I have to find information, and it's just like, I have no goal in mind?
Only in badly written ones.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do I want to know? All right, so this might be a bad idea, but I'm curious, so we're gonna do it. I think he's gonna try to slyly glean some information about the secret police.
Oh, okay.
Okay. And blind diplomacy check.
Correct.
And I believe my familiar does still have Snoop.
Mm-hmm.
I know that helps with gather information, but let's see what we got here.
Okay.
The 8 action. Okay. Aid you with a diplomacy check to gather information. Automatically succeeds at the check. Yeah, so it's just an automatic +2 for my familiar helping me out with Snoop. Okay.
Okay.
Blind diplomacy.
Blind diplomacy.
This is either going to go really well or really badly.
All right. So officially, it is a man called Themba Sufu that commands the Sun Warriors, Walenkia's personal guard detail. But this is just his public role, however. And Themba leaves the Sun Warriors to Ocean, who is a female zombie guard, who normally commands the guards that defend the Temple of the Deathless Child. If anyone who has sent those zombie Sunwalkers after you, it was her. And it's odd, because Themba is seen as the head of the secret police, but you're kind of getting the impression now it's Ochian, the zombie.
I see.
And now that you know this, you may contact either Themba or Ocean using Contact a Mazali figure activity.
Nice.
All right, McGee.
Just casually follow along Disco, because people in need of healing sounds like something I could help with.
Okay.
But that's probably been dealt with, so...
No, there's still more people that need
Yeah,
help.
there's definitely more people.
There's definitely more people. Okay, then
He helped-
I will...
He helped 8 out of the 50 that were afflicted.
Hmm.
And that took him a good 8 hours.
Yeah, then I will also go and do much of the same. I also have the ward medic thingy.
Okay,
But I can only treat 4.
that's okay.
That's progress, baby.
That is progress. And I guess I could also try a thing, because there it is. Let me just...
What you doing?
Just looking at something, because I thought I had something figured out, but okay, we just check that later. I guess we try. Yeah, no, hero point.
Hero point. It's just like, I'm sorry, doctor, but this one's gotta go.
Yeah, there you go.
It's
Much
just... This is called
Risky
a mercy.
surgery.
Wait, is that... Oh, that's automatically active?
Yeah,
Oh no, I forgot to turn it off. Oops.
that's okay. So, 30 is a success, so you treat 4 additional people. So 12 out of the 50 are now back on their feet. They're still sore, and they're bruised, but you've healed a majority of their wounds, and 4 more people are going home today. And the doctor will also thank you.
may I ask, from a RP sense,
Yes.
if you did have crit risky surgery active, McGee, you technically crit succeeded. If you do,
Yeah.
you gain plus 2 single times for your medical check, and if you roll
if I
a
roll a
success, it's a
crit.
critical.
Yes.
But
Okay,
you'd have to roll that 1d8. Would you want to do that, or I'm just asking? Just I was like, that's interesting.
That's
do
actually
you-
the thing I was thinking about that I didn't see.
These
I
are
was going
commoners.
to-
Commoners have 4 HP.
Yep, never mind. That's a d8 that you don't want to take.
Never mind. Yeah.
I'm gonna be
I was
upfront
just
with
going
you.
to like ask the person in charge, like, okay, how bad are these people? Like,
They were
could I
the
perhaps-
victims of a terrorist attack in broad daylight with a bomb.
very badly, so they wouldn't survive. Just a little bit of hurting before the healing happens.
Why would you hurt them?
Because it helps with the healing. Trust me, I am a professional.
Is this what they do in the outside world?
I've tried it and it has worked in the past, okay?
I never want to see you at this hospital again.
Wait. I need his help.
Very well, but
he's
he must
a skilled
promise.
physician.
He must promise to do no harm to these patients.
That is the
I
oath.
didn't today, and I wasn't going to.
That's my bad.
My bad.
All right,
I like
so
the idea. Just go just do the thing you do in combat, dude. Just do the thing. Just slice and heal.
yeah. That's doctors love that.
I mean, sometimes
found
you gotta
what it
treat a wound for another wound. That's how it works, right?
Not in a hospital.
Apparently not. I learned.
All right, so you get back to the hotel lobby. Who's going to sleep and who's doing stuff?
I'll tell everyone in our rooms kind of about what I heard from what's her face, the
The archivist.
yeah.
I already went there. Got this book.
Oh. Well, better you than her.
I'd agree.
I just wandered around the market all day. I did find some very interesting information, though. I think I know who attacked us. Turns out the leader of the Sun Warriors may be something of a figurehead.
Interesting.
I
Get to
mean,
keep
that's
that in
certainly a word for it.
So are we going to look through the book?
I was already doing so.
Okay.
Maybe I didn't say that. My bad.
That's okay. So let's learn a little bit about Worknesh, Master of Spears. And as you open the book, parts of her life flash before your eyes. Worknesh always knew war. At a young age, she lost most of her family to an outsider attack on Mazali. The outsiders, in a futile attempt to liberate the city, only brought death and destruction to Mazali's people. I wonder if that's some sort of tell. Left only with an injured father, Worknesh struggled to provide for her father's care and vowed never to let war cause her or her loved ones grieve ever again.
This one might be difficult. I'm sure us going there will stir up old prejudices from her.
Well, part of the healing process is ripping the Band-Aid off.
Oh, McGee!
Yes, I was going to say, sometimes you have to do a little bit of hurting before you can do the healing.
Oh my god, the German accent is coming out!
I love how. Okay,
I just
Mangala,
decided
sure.
to cosplay as the medic from Team Fortress 2.
Alright, are we gonna continue reading?
Yes, please. Unless
All right.
someone needs to say something.
No,
I
that's
want to read more, Dad.
Okay. And
The
as
bedtime story of this tragic life.
as you see Zeros get more and more involved with this book, he just seems to lose himself in it. After her father recovered, she spent time with him learning the basics of combat. Her father served as a city guard and taught her what he could, but his injuries left him unable to complete Worknesh's training. After learning the fundamentals of fighting from him, Worknesh joined the guard to continue her father's legacy. Over the years, Worknesh became increasingly cruel, reveling in the power that her might granted her over others. Worknesh learned how to spot weaknesses in the techniques of her opponents and used her wit and ferocity to defeat much larger foes. Eventually, she earned the nickname Worknesh the Unstricken. So she had worked through every guard willing to spar with her without even a scratch.
Grung could solve this problem.
If it's math, Grung cannot.
No, it's fighting.
Oh, yes, of course. Grung is always the solution.
When fighting is the problem.
Are we going to continue reading?
No.
Okay.
I look at Ceres, and I'll just say, "Hey, are you feeling all right?"
No, this book transmits memories or facsimiles of them right into your brain. It becomes difficult to discern you from the person the book's written about.
Interesting.
A status window opens only Zeros can see. Scry on Worknesh.
What? Above table question.
Yeah.
What is scrying and how does it work?
So scrying is like magical spying on people. You can do it with either a crystal ball, a spell called clairvoyance, or whatnot.
Mm-hmm. I don't have any of those.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, this book allows me to scry on the individual it's written about. I don't have any of the spells necessary to do so. I look over at Jen. Nope, I don't. Oh, she does! Oh, wait, no. That's very specific.
You are part of a magical school that could explain scrying to you.
Yeah, it's just like looking at somebody remotely. That's all.
Without their permission.
Very well.
Unfortunately,
Is it detectable?
Yes.
it can be in circumstances.
Do we really want to spy on someone we're trying to win over and risk their ire? Especially a general who hates outsiders already? Is it worth the risk?
Well, I spent all day going around secretly asking questions about the secret police. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Okay. All right, I'll try.
Hashtag bad influence bear.
Mm.
Now, is spell or
It's either a yes or a no on this little window only you can see.
oh, sure, yeah, sure.
All
we'll do
right.
it. Why not?
You are transported out of your body and
Woohoo!
elsewhere into the city where you're getting punched in the face repeatedly as this woman Worknesh that you've seen within the book punches you over and over again saying like, weak, you're weak, as you feel all this damage come over your body, as you feel yourself buckling under the pressure.
Dear God.
Wait.
You call yourself a guard of Mazali? You aren't fit for these walls! When
I'm
you
scared,
die,
Gordon.
when you die, you will be resurrected as a zombie, and you'll still be weak. And as that fades and you return to your body, you notice that you are undamaged, but mentally you feel bruised.
Well, she hates weakness, and she was beating on a guard that I took somewhat possession of. Could I, during that brief moment, could I determine how strong she is?
Yes.
If that's even possible.
On a pain scale of 1 to 10, she was definitely above a 7.
Okay. Well, what is Grog when he hits me?
He has not hit you.
Alright.
Sounds like an invitation.
All you have to do is
Grog.
ask.
I
Yeah.
need assistance.
Okay.
Okay.
I must compare your hits with hers to determine her strength level, and if it would be viable to have you face her in combat and humble her.
Are you sure?
No, but I think this is actually the best way to do this.
Okay.
This seems like a layer of bad ideas, but
Master.
Okay, I will heal him. I can put him back together.
Master, before you do
Yes.
this, you should really take off your shirt so it doesn't get bloodied.
Yes, thank you.
Oh no, he dodged it.
No, look, I'll say I'm not trying to dodge it. He just hits me. Okay, do we
Okay,
have to?
you hit him. So he's a solid 6, maybe a 7.
Unfortunately, Grung, she seems her combat prowess is above yours, at least in pure strength.
She does run a city.
Yeah, but Grung is he who lifts.
Yep. Well, that was just my fist. Should I try it with the antlers?
yes.
No, she was only using her fists.
Oh, okay.
You must lift more, Grung. We must be level 13 or 14, I believe, before we can fight her.
Okay.
But we do know that she will absolutely despise us. So maybe Samshu is the best one to have talked to her.
Good
next
idea,
time.
Master.
Grunk's gonna go do some squats and burpees then.
Oh God.
I think Disco will explain where they are, where they were today. Yeah, and I put on the table. Actually, I make sure the doors are closed and there's no windows open.
Okay. Yeah. Ruby
And
closes the
then-
door.
I put the note that was handed to me on the table. This is the address of a hospital within the city. In the hospital, there's a ward specifically to the people who have been attacked by the lions in recent days. Terrorist attacks, they stated. I know we're supposed to be meeting with the leader, if not mistaken. But I do want to understand why they're causing these terrorist attacks if they are behind it.
I can tell you exactly why they're doing that to their own people, Ignacy says.
Oh?
It's the same tactics I would use. If you're not with the movement, you're against them. No one's innocent.
Do you really believe that?
I do. And the best way to convince the Bright Lions that the people of Mazali are on their side is to get in good with them and influence them as well, so they stop these attacks on innocent people. Otherwise, their own people are going to get caught in the crossfire. You've done your things your way up until this point, but I'm telling you from my perspective and my experience that these people are mercenaries and they don't care unless you make them care.
Then what is your best course of action to make them care?
I've already told you.
Okay. I think, as silly as it may sound, if we put a priority to talking to the, I guess, soldiers, is that what you want to call them? Mercenaries? And getting them to stop, that might reduce the number of people in the hospital and give us, I guess, a better social standing with the people, the common folk around here.
It's going to do
When it
more
comes
than
to-
that. You have to understand that someone like who runs the Bright Lions and who supplies this organization, they have resources that we could possibly use, Ignacy says. Resources that might be, you know, influential in the city.
I can't believe I'm saying this, but I tentatively agree. It is always good to have every option on the table. Now, that being said, if we were to ingratiate ourselves with the Lions, it could give us resource support, information support. But in the off chance where we need to either make up for a mistake that we've made or earn some points quickly, we could always betray them and turn them in. I'm curious on how this execution of the Seven Sons works.
Also,
Just silence. Okay.
like,
Sorry, I'm just thinking.
yeah, I mean, we should still meet up, but their method is going to hurt us. And can we be diplomats if we don't talk with everyone?
Okay. I think if that's the case, then if we're definitely going to at some point speak with the Lions, I'll still continue my medical work at the hospital, just to ensure that even if they are still doing this, the damage is minimal. And I could probably hear a thing or two from the people who live here.
So, would you like to end the day and begin anew?
Is there
Yeah.
anything anyone needs to do at nighttime?
Nope.
Is there any restrictions to for us leaving at night?
Yes?
Yes.
Yes! That's one of the
That's
rules!
one of the 3 rules. There's only 3 of them.
I don't know how rules work. You know me. I'm just me disco.
Oh, God.
All right. I will not leave at night then.
That's okay. So, the way you see that is, and I believe I put them in the little thingy.
I believe he did. That's on me.
That's okay. That's okay. Let's review it. Curfew! So you no longer need 2 jackal guards escort per person. And you can leave the hotel without an escort. You must stay in the hotel until sunrise and return before sunset. That's still in effect. And you cannot attack a citizen of Mazali, only act in self-defense. If you are not a native Mwangi Expanse person, you must wear your mask.
All right. Disco will abide.
All right, so next day?
Next day.
Next
All right.
day.
Next day.
All right, go get your continental breakfast. This time they have French toast sticks, but it's made with wheat bread.
The monsters.
And the sap is made from a very, very strange tree, which smells like lemons.
A lemon tree?
No?
Oh no. Actually, I'll do a nature check to determine if I can determine the origin of whatever sap we're eating.
Okay. Oh, it is from a carnivorous plant. Native to the Mwangi Expanse.
Now, when you say carnivorous, are we talking people eating or like just
These are the very fluids that it uses to attract large game and humans in order to devour them.
I'll listen to everyone before and just see who's already biting into their food?
Oh yeah, Anchorite loves sweet
Harrows
things.
has 2.
I'll just walk up to you and whisper, just let you know, the plants that make this nectar eat large game and humanoids alike.
Harrows pauses for a second, and with a mouthful he goes, "And?"
Disco walks away, hands all 6 of his hands, like, "Yep, you got it, fam.
We
got
must investigate.
Protein, all right."
Yes.
It's all I can think of is that fucking Caleb City when the first plant discovers that it
Oh
can
my god!
it's good.
I'm tired of water. I want to eat. I want to chew.
God.
It's good.
It's
You see
oh
this
man.
you see this woman at breakfast. And she seems to be with her family and whatnot. You know, like one of the citizens who's just going away for the day on this side of the city just to shake things up a bit. You know, getting her family outside of the house on a little, like, staycation.
Nice. That's cute. Family of 3?
Yep, family of 3. And as you're eating and whatnot, your innkeeper comes over to you and goes like, "Ah, yes, is everything as you like it?"
Yes,
Everything
it's
was
very
great.
good.
Ah, yes, the sweetness is something that we all enjoy. Is there
Yes,
anything?
enjoy the protein too. We need more eggs.
Ah, yes, of course. And he goes and he replaces the chickens again, putting the used ones in the cupboard and getting new ones out.
Click, 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 click.
Oh my god. So, Zeros, you're trying to see something about this woman or about, Aziko here?
Aziko, only because you said everything in that sentence so suspiciously, I'm like,
So, he's like, he's probing. He's probing you guys. He's going like, do you enjoy the sweetness? It's just like he's trying to make allusions to your experience within the city and whatnot. He's probably been watching you this entire time. Maybe he's been listening in on you guys at night.
I don't like that at all.
I'm not gonna say anything, but I ain't eating that French toast.
Hmm.
I'm not eating the French toast.
Okay.
Grong will like get up and stretch, and then just like look at everyone else and say, "Oh, anyone got plans for the day?"
I think I'm taking a stroll back to where I was yesterday.
And
I think I'm
will
going to meet
follow
our
again.
merchant friend. Perhaps I did promise that he could show me how they do it.
Should I tag along with you then?
Sure. I think he likes you the most.
Couldn't imagine why.
Because you and him have those connections, you know?
Oh, right. The
Bare
connection.
necessities.
Yes.
What about
What
you,
about-
McGee? Would you like to come too?
Be along with Disco. There are still people in need of healing.
I'll go along with Disco as well to the hospital.
Okay. Yeah.
I don't know why that made me a little scared.
It's just like Ruby puts on her nurse's outfit. I'm ready.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Gets
Oh,
like
no,
an oversized needle too.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
nurse-
The oversized.
It's Nurse Ratchet.
Oh God. Okay.
All right, we'll do the hospital first. There are still 38 people in the ward.
Alrighty.
How would you like to do this?
Well,
Are
new
you
people since
using
yesterday.
magic? Yep. Are you using magic, first of all? There were 50 and you healed 12.
I think I am going to avoid the magic route again and just go straight medicine.
Okay.
Now she'd like click the rest of her night because I think I'm missing some resources. Yeah, I was. Alright, yeah, medicine.
Okay.
DC still 30?
DC is still 30. Didn't change it.
Oh!
I think that's
Yo.
I think that's the highest I can roll.
8 more people going home today, and these ones don't feel any bruises like the ones that McGee treated the other day. So yeah. And the doctor is overjoyed because now 20 out of the 50 people are out of the ward. He can use it for other things and treating others.
Well, look at that.
I'm gonna ask the doctor.
Yes.
Now, I don't see any people here, or doctors, trained in the magical medical arts. Is there a reason for that?
Oh, we lack the power of magic. If I had it, I would use it. My skill is all I can give the people that I've spent a lifetime, training to help them. If I was a mage, my course in life would be very different. I would not be allowed to help the people in this fashion. That power would be used elsewhere.
Would it be taboo to use magical healing then, or simply
Well-
you would have went a different way in life?
Well, it would not be taboo. So long as it is not done to harm a citizen, you may use magic.
Interesting. Okay, we'll heal him.
Okay.
I'll just cast the 30-foot radius.
Mm-hmm. What spell
If they all
level?
die here because they're zombies, that'll be hilarious.
They're not
4.
zombies.
4.
4?
4.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's a plus 32.
They
No,
only
no,
have
yeah, it's
4 hit
11.
points, right? I think they're okay.
Yeah, the 4 hit points. So you get them all in a 30-foot, like circle and whatnot. And the doctor sees what you're doing, and he clasps his hands together and goes, "A miracle! You have performed a miracle!"
No such thing. Such things can be learned with some practice at our school.
I am most impressed. The abilities of your skill, the power of your magic. 50 of our citizens have benefited within the last 2 days because of you. Thank you. Thank you, teachers of the Magambia.
Of course, and if there's any other locations where people are being treated for such despicable crimes against them, let us know.
No problem. How are you at curing cancer?
Huh?
Do you know what cancer is?
No.
Then why do you ask?
I'm just asking.
Is this a meme?
Yeah, it's the cancer ward. He wants you to cure everybody.
Oh, dear lord.
But yeah, you have cleared out the entirety of the ward. This has not gone unnoticed.
Woohoo! I'm gonna kind of
McGee.
like... Oh, go ahead.
Yes.
McGee, they left nothing for you.
I'll just shrug and be like, "Eh,
That's classic
Oh, well.
McGee, though.
yeah. Nothing left to do here.
I'm gonna, smack Disco's, his bark on his back, be like, see, just use magic. It solves all the problems.
I mean, I would have. I just
No,
feel like
I totally thought that I would be burnt at the stake for doing it. I agree.
No, I was more trying to get the people to know that this is not like an informal thing, just doctor-patient situation. But yeah, that makes sense.
I shrug. Either way, I think the mixture of both talents was useful to demonstrate our skills.
Yeah.
And as you say that, you hear a notification on your little phone.
We have a phone. Phone call. Phone call. Ring,
And
ring, ring,
You see the influence go from 2 to 3.
We're heroes.
Influence for the city, or?
Nick Ruka.
Okay.
Oh, so she does care about the people.
Well, she does, but more importantly about what Zara said about using a mixture about both skills and magic, much like she does.
She's in the walls.
She has magic. She showed you she has
She's in the
magic.
goddamn walls.
It's her city.
He lives in the goddamn walls.
All right,
Not
so
even
anything
paying
else?
rent.
Anything else for you three at the hospital?
Well, I did ask if there was any other hospitals, without saying the H word, that we could help out at.
Nope, this is the one city hospital. This was your side quest.
Woohoo!
It wasn't,
and
I
it
will
wasn't
ask-
even a module. I put it there because you asked for it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yay, Bramble.
I'll
Yeah,
ask-
Bramble.
I guess if this isn't the module, I won't go too deep. But I'll probably ask, like, are you good with your medical supply, or would you need
If you
further
have
drugs?
if you have connections to merchants, I would be glad to benefit from them.
We actually may have some connections. We'll talk with our
Bele.
inside person.
All right, let's go to Haros and Grung then. As you meet with Large Man again.
And Bale.
Yeah, Mbale. So, what are you going to talk to him about?
Well, I guess I'm just gonna go up and find out where he's at, and then be like, "I've come to help you with things. Show me how you guys do things, and perhaps how people here work."
Yes, of course. What is it that you are interested in doing? Is it loading and offloading? Unfortunately, I can't do that at this time until we receive permission. But I can show you within the mixed market exactly how goods are brought in and what is and isn't allowed. And I could also take you on a tour specifically of, some of the things that we plan to bring into the city.
I look over at Harros, and then I kind of say, "Look, show us what's allowed and what's not, and then perhaps we can go from there."
So Mazali is a very traditional conservative city. Everything that is allowed within the city has been allowed in the city for hundreds of years. Anything not allowed within the city is basically anything from outside the expanse. Hardwood from Cheliax, definitely not allowed. Specific cuisine from Absalon, also not allowed. You'll see within the mixed market, most of the food that they sell, especially food that's eaten in public, cannot be anything that is a non-Mazali recipe. The same goes for fashion. Yellow is primarily worn by the priests of Walenkia, and only the most devoted that serve him may wear stark white.
But what about things made in the town, even if it is not like a original design or whatever?
Jewelry. Jewelry is very, very fashionable. Many people wear rows upon rows of jewelry, as well as things being made with looms and also with the linens and various fibers that are found within the jungle. Hides from animals within the jungle. Nothing synthetic. No cotton either.
So, like, and Grung will actually, like, pull out, like, it will, like, show his, like, scarf, his necktie. What about this, then? Because this is magical.
Silk from an arachnid, perhaps?
I do not know. It was on sale. No.
Well, magical items are allowed. However, he does bring up they have none of the spider people here. The Anandi, there's none.
Is there a reason for that, or?
Well, the people here don't particularly care for spiders. They choose to burn them with fire.
I like these people.
I mean, they are natives of the Mwangi Expanse, but there are not any Anandi that call Mazali home.
I'm sure attitudes would change eventually. Maybe.
Well, if you perhaps had some products from them, maybe we could entice the people and show them that, having them here is worthwhile.
Don't we have those silken hats?
We have a ton of umbrellas, too.
Yeah, I mean, we could probably show off, like, an umbrella or two.
Okay. So, he takes note of your umbrella. You are from a part of the expanse which rains. There is not much rain here. The sun is almost always shining.
It also I show a hat if the sun gets in your eyes.
Wait a second. Do we have another disco with us?
Well, no, sorry.
That was one of the other
Disappeared.
discos.
It was a different branch.
Oh god.
Under a different branch manager, I assume.
Yeah. But I will say what he said.
Yeah, you
I will here.
hats
Hats, umbrellas.
hats are not something that many people within the within Mazali wear, except for religious officials.
I mean, we have a lot of stuff. I mean, Grung's just gonna pull out from his back. He set his backpack down, open it, and start just pulling out all the stuff in his backpack, in the extra dimensional space that he's been carrying around. He's I mean, I got this, I got this, I got this. Here's my Jordans. Here's a scarf. Got this thing.
Footwear. Footwear would be appreciated. And he shows you the traditional Mazali hat, which is basically the cone that your innkeeper wears.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and then this thing's fun.
Like that.
You pull out the throttle one.
It's just what is that?
It's a rod that does amazing things or horrible things. I never know what it's about to do, but it always surprises me.
It sounds like a typical man to me.
Yep. And then my little leopards. But I still gotta wait. Oh, wait, no, it's been long enough. I could bring them back.
So, you are a mage?
Yes.
I figured from your stature that you were their bodyguard.
I mean, I kind of am as well, but they also are my bodyguard when it comes to some things. It doesn't help to have a little bit of muscle, but I also do not. I've slowly learned a lot more about magic. I could show you, but usually my things are right now. I've only. Oh, I could do this, and Grung will cast Fleet Step.
Okay.
And then just go on a sprint, or he'll cast it on him.
Oh, yeah. And he goes I can see what the advantage to knowing magic is. This would be incredible on the road or even during setup.
Yes, it's something that I've been having to learn. They've helped. Mostly the connection with the wild and the animals has been nice. I have a bunch of bees that work with that I've been working on. They've been digging and, I guess, mining for me.
Bees that dig and mine?
Yes.
Well, your magic is quite the utility and much more powerful than I thought it was. Many people within the city view magic as something much different than what you're projecting it as.
And when we were tested, I did not even have to resort to using any magic for what I had to. I could have, but I decided not to.
And they have not attacked you since?
No, I'm wondering if they saw what happened.
Not yet, anyway.
It is unusual to be attacked within the city and tested in this manner, much less not put down or brought low.
I definitely brought one of them low. He was buried.
Well, you're certainly not what I expected a teacher to be, Grung.
I mean, the students need to learn how to take care of their bodies as well as their minds. That is my primary focus. As well as the school tries to teach that what's the word to say? They believe that their students, they teach them these magics, they'll never have to fight through diplomacy or other things, but I've learned on my travels that fighting almost always comes to those who seek peace, so they must be ready for it. So I have one of more controversial classes where they must get used to someone attempting to physically hurt them in ways while they're attempting to cast spells.
Ah, sort of mock battles?
Yes. Defense against the physical arts.
Ah. So, if you want to, go ahead and roll a DC 36 intimidation to show this man how it's done.
All right. Grung will I get over the normal? Come on, I've rolled like 4 intimidation checks today.
Another
They've
2.
all been 1 through 6. Still below.
Mm-hmm. How about you, Harros? You gonna use intimidation, or are you going to use society on this man?
I think I'm gonna go with. Yeah, I think we're gonna go with intimidation.
Okay.
This is Grung's show.
No sweat.
We're gonna follow his lead here.
I'll make it DC 34 because you've gotten him up to influence 4.
Public. Unbelievable.
Yeah.
Do you guys need a hero point? I have them.
I'm gonna use my last hero point for it.
Okay.
There we go.
All right, so 34 is a success. We're going to bump him up to 5 influence now, as he sort of nods his head and goes like, I see. You've done a magnificent job with the bear. He's not as flabby as I thought.
He's taken a lot of hits from Tomb Raiders before.
Ah, yes, there's square breasts.
Sharp as steel.
Terrifying murder weapons.
I'm going to choose to take that as a compliment.
They were attacking with their main breast and off breast.
My God. Oh.
They were dual wielding, you say?
Why couldn't you have said that while Ruby was here?
Who says she isn't?
Oh. So yeah, he enjoys his time with you, and time to go back to the hotel again. Unless you're trying to contact someone today as a group.
Should we?
Who would we want to contact today, gang?
Oh, you've got Worknesh, you've got Nicaruk, and you've got Mabelli again.
Also, we have Themba and Ocean.
You said Themba's like the real person puppeting the warfare. Is that correct?
Yep, the leader of the Sun Warriors.
Sure.
We can ask them about the terrorist attacks and see what their point of view on it is.
I think I'd be down for that. Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to attempt to contact the leader of the secret police.
Quote,
This can
unquote,
only
leader.
go well.
Yep.
We're
After
gonna
asking a lot of questions about him publicly. Okay, who's doing this?
I'll jump in. I don't know what skill I could possibly add for Disco.
It's diplomacy. You have to use diplomacy to contact a Mazali figure.
Okay.
Yeah, 14.
Okay.
I got a 14 in diplomacy.
All right, so that's 1. So it's going to take a week just for 1. Is anyone else helping?
I am also helping
I'll help.
with my 18.
Okay, 3. That's going to be 2
Can make it
days.
worse.
Grunk helps.
Okay. 3 makes it 2 days.
Oh, let me actually roll my diplomacy.
Oops.
I'm saying I have 14.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
20.
That's okay. As long as one of you succeeds, that's all that matters. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it's only going to take 1 day. Zeros, are you in on this?
No.
Okay. So, you all go back to the hotel the next day, this evening. Hey, you go back to your rooms. Everything's all nice and comfortable. Who's going to sleep?
I'm gonna keep reading this book.
Okay.
Nap time.
All right. So, let's find out what else you learn about Worknesh. Ah! Worknesh's skill moved her up the ranks of Mazali's infantry, and she was quick to join the ranks of the Jackal Guard, Walenka's elite unit. Only a year into her time as the Jackal Guard, Worknesh earned Walenkia's attention, and soon the God King placed Worknesh at the head of the guard. Proud of her accomplishments, Worknesh returned home for the first time in several years, only to learn that her father had passed peacefully in his sleep. Oh. Disconnected, reconnected. Okay.
Yeah.
She was free to push herself further into her career and earned yet more of Walenkia's favor. At this point, Ruby's going to chime in and say, Master, isn't it odd that this child, God, Sun King guy only surrounds himself with women?
I'm going to turn, and I'm scared of the walls hearing us now. I'm just gonna smile. Like, yeah, but also I'm not gonna say that.
She'll say
I
it
would
telepathically then.
Okay, good. I'm going to look at the group and address them. It may be wise to have meetings regularly or whenever we have something sensitive to share inside the
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, it makes sense.
just as a precaution,
Precaution.
going forward. Yes.
No.
Samshu will need you soon. They
Vague
aren't here,
dialogue
but that's
to
okay.
suggest familiarity, she says.
Just
Damn.
okay. And that's all that we have in the book.
Nope, there's more! There's more!
I'll do one more. Two doesn't
Okay.
seem to be bad, but more than two seems to be bad.
A few years later, Worknesh finally achieved her goal and earned a place at Walenkia's side. The God King named Worknesh as his Master of Spears, granting her total command over Walenkia's armies. In addition to her new role, Walenkia granted Worknesh even greater gifts. First, he took the golden blade of Mazali from the ashes of the former Master of Spears and handed it to Worknesh, alongside the title of Worknesh the Golden Blade. Additionally, Walenkia used his deific power to grant Worknesh spells, commanding her to use them only to serve his will. Combined with her unrelenting might, Worknesh's new weapon and spellcasting made her a formidable warrior within the city. Ruby's gonna chime in and say, okay, so she became a paladin of Walenkia. Isn't it odd that the former Spear of Mazali just happened to be a pile of ash? The thing that, you know, Walenkia is known to do to people he doesn't like? Telepathically?
You know, I nod.
Master, I'm beginning to think everyone goes in and out of this place the same way.
I keep nodding.
Will you read on?
Do I feel funky fresh like last time, or?
No. You feel compelled, engrossed in the story.
No, I wouldn't go that far.
Okay.
Yeah, we can keep reading.
Okay. Worknesh finally had total command over war and could wield it like a blade, directing it where she pleased. With her weapon, she would strike down any who imposed Walenkia. For her new magic, she would expose those who would sow discord in the city. Ah, you've learned that this person has magic that exposes things too now. And then that little window that only Xeros can see pops up again and starts counting down from 24 hours.
Interesting. Okay. I'll look around. I'll hope you enjoyed story time.
I loved it. You need to read to us more often.
Ignacy just asked, why is the story always about women?
I'll look to Ignacy and kind of like look at him like, shut up. We could discuss such things in another location.
Exami
Anyway.
turns to Ignacy and says, shut up.
No, I didn't say shut up. I gave him a look that said shut up.
Oh, okay. Exami mimics the look then.
There we go.
How many eggs can I get out of you? She says to Ignacy.
Oh my god.
Men don't lay eggs.
Not with that attitude.
All right. So are you guys going to sleep?
Been asleep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's get attacked.
All right. You're not going to get attacked. Go ahead. Go to the beds. Go to the beds. Go to bed. Good. Go to bed.
Okay.
Go to bed.
I sleep.
Sleep. Go to your bed.
You're still.
Oh, no.
Go to your bed.
Okay.
Go to-
Okay.
Yeah,
Go to
that's
the bed.
drunk bed.
Oh, you
You're being
sleep with
strangely
Samshu?
insistent.
Okay.
This was my bed. She's in it. I'll push
Okay.
her out and
Oh
then
my
attack me.
gosh. Just rolls.
Yeet.
Because this is where I got attacked. My blood stained this thing red.
Okay.
Therefore, it's mine.
Oh no, there's no bed for Ignacy.
Yes, there is with Haros.
No. Or to be a disco.
no. Hey,
Yeah, he'll sleep with Disco. Okay.
As ancient as the trees. Sorry, I had to.
no, it's
Alright.
fine.
All right. You ready for the next day?
I guess.
Very.
All
right, you wake up.
Great. Great.
You wake
I'm
up.
dead.
Okay,
dead.
I woke
You
up.
wake up.
I'm dead.
I
Goodbye,
wake up.
everyone.
Ignacy.
Why is it Ignacy? Oh God.
Ignacy didn't ask questions.
Okay, I wake up and no one's here.
Yeah, as Samshu and Ignacy are here, as well as Jen and Ruby.
You got the whole gang.
Oh no. Okay.
Welcome to the B team, Ignacy says.
The C team, because the A team's downstairs because Hal Jen's there.
Yep.
All right.
So where'd everybody go? Did they leave early?
Are you asking me? Who's asking me this?
Ignacy.
I'll look outside. Is it dawn? Like
It is
or
dawn.
Is it like midday?
It is dawn now.
Well, it hasn't been 3 days, so the archivist dude wouldn't have destroyed my entire existence yet.
Excuse me?
Hmm.
Archivist?
Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Are we in a special space? Do I detect magic anywhere around me?
Nope, just the usual magic that you guys have.
My Discord DMs are open if anyone wants to help me metagame. So interesting. No, don't do that. Don't do that. Do I still have a connection to my god?
Yes? Why wouldn't you?
Well, everyone disappeared,
Yeah?
and that makes me scared.
Okay.
You didn't see them leave?
And
Usually we have breakfast first.
Ignacy says, no, I just woke up at the table. I was in bed with Harros, but then I woke up at the table.
TMI, but fair. That is not helpful, Quaid. Shut up. You want to post what you sent me? Share with the class.
When he's like, oh, I just opened up my DM. And so, yeah, I'll put it in the meme thing of what I said.
That really got me.
That's what I sent. Within the Pathfinder memes.
That sounds like that's not helpful.
Oh, God.
He's been.
Oh, God.
Well, considering you're all NPCs now, this should be interesting adventure.
You're an NPC, Ignacy says.
Let's go outside.
I'm not one of your succubi, but I might as well come along.
Only one of them is a succubus. Don't insult Jen.
Wait, isn't one a lawyer? So they're both succubuses?
No. One's a Pistophilis, the one's a succubus.
Master was taken. I hid.
Said who? What?
Hi.
Oh, hello. It's been a while since I've seen you. I think you were sent to spy when I murdered those priests.
Efficiency.
Yes. Where was he? Where were they all taken?
Oh.
By
Big
who?
man. Big man take them with spellcasters. They were wearing special badge.
Fuck.
Meanwhile, in the demiplane.
Fuck.
Exami, shut up.
Fuck. Shut up.
All right, so.
Fuck. Shut up. Shut up.
Does hold person work on?
Nope.
Damn it. So they were trying to get into contact with the chief of secret police.
I think they succeeded, Ignacy says, exasperated.
Yes. All right. Let's see if we can get. I've already forgotten her name. Nikura?
Nicola.
Yeah, whatever. Let's see if we can get into contact with her. And on the way there, I will deposit this book.
Why do you care about that stupid book so much?
Because the Keeper of the Tomes is no doubt a very powerful magic user and could probably destroy this entire building with a snap of his fingers.
Who the hell is the Keeper of the Tomes?
This is a strange city, Ignacy.
Alright, it's gonna take you 1 week to get in contact with this woman. Because there's only one of you.
No, this Samshu and Ignacy.
Samshu and Ignacy will help, as will Ruby and Jen.
Thank you. Will it still be a week?
No, it will be 1 day now.
Okay.
Do you drop off the book first?
Always, yeah. I drop off
Okay,
the
so
book.
you drop off the book.
And I will use one of my spells.
Okay.
And watch this not work, and I'll be very sad.
Mm-hmm.
I will send this to... Who's the smartest out of all of you?
Grunk.
Probably Disco or Harrows.
It's not
no,
Harrows.
I'll do sending to Harrows to just up that sexual tension we've all been talking about.
Okay.
Okay,
Alright.
relationship advancement. I see.
No, that's a joke. That's a joke. I will send a message though. Harrows, are you alive? Where are you, and where are the rest of you?
All right. So Harrows receives your message, but does not send a message back.
He can't. Okay.
Well, he can, but he doesn't.
You're speaking for him, which makes me suspicious of you. But fine.
Keep your tricks, weather boy.
Keep
Would
your
you like
secrets.
to,
Keep
would
your
you like to
secrets.
know, weatherman?
I picked a bad week to quit amphetamines. All right, let's
You gonna use religion
religion for
to
I mean,
contact
tell me
this
to,
woman?
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, crit success. She'll see you today.
Yes. All right, I'm gonna go see her.
Yep. Hang on, let me set things up.
Coming in clutch. As far as I know, you guys are already on like walking on hot coals and gonna be burned alive. So I gotta hurry this up.
I'll see. Okay. So I gave you who I could. Let's take you back to the Palace of the Deathless Child.
Mm-hmm.
When you're over here, Jen and Ruby are outside. Takaloka OT is here. Essie is also here. And I made everyone disappear for some reason. I don't know how or why.
Interesting. I'll
Yep.
take it.
No. Samshu.
Thank
There
you
we
for
go.
meeting me on such short notice.
Yes, of course. You sounded very, very frightened from what I was told about the message. How can I alleviate your fears?
Well, and I'll kind of look around. I think some of my colleagues were trying to get in contact with how do I put this? Some of the order keepers around here, of the more secretive variety.
They attempted to contact the secret police?
Yes.
It would seem that they succeeded.
Ah. Well, I'd agree with you there. Is there any danger to their life?
No. Otherwise, I would have been told that your meeting here with me was fruitless. And I would have expelled you from the city.
Very well, then.
Are you concerned for them?
Yes, I don't want this adventure to end so quickly. It is professional courtesy.
I see. Perhaps I
One
was
cannot
mistaken.
trust... But what?
Perhaps I was mistaken with my first impression of you.
I shrug. One cannot entrust one's life to another and not do the same back. It is uncouth to do otherwise.
So you trust them with your life?
Yes, they give me no reason not to. one can't survive without trust, at least not in my profession.
I see. You're much different from the clerics of Absomodius that I have read about.
I kind of do a soft chuckle. Yes, I left my homeland for a reason.
Well, you have my assurances that they are not in any danger. They asked for a meeting, and I assure you that they most definitely got it.
Excellent. I'll turn to Ignacy and Samshu. Well, we skipped breakfast, so I say we go somewhere.
Not at all. Stay with me, and we will eat together. I'll take you to some of my favorite places.
Very well. It's been some time since I've enjoyed some R&R. Let's go.
All right, and you go on your little thing throughout the city. Now for the rest of you, before we finish up today.
We're eating, and then I just see your corpses being brought through the streets like some
Oh, there it
Roman
is.
triumph.
You hear like a muffled scream, like, "Oh!"
Then you hear like, the dagger broke. His skin's too thick.
The
You
end
can't
is
muffle this
here.
thing.
The end is nigh.
All right,
This is weird.
it is. So, you guys wake up in your beds somewhere else.
Like the whole bed.
The whole bed.
What?
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Yeah, Grung is honestly like gonna get up and like yawn and go through the motions as if he was still in the hotel, like reaching for the cabinet. Like, it's
According-
not there.
According to you, you are still in the hotel, and the cabinet is very much there. So let me change things around a little bit.
Ah, okay. So it's basically back in the room.
Let me reactivate all of you. So you wake up out of your beds.
Yeah, just go get up and realize there's nobody around.
Yep, except for this man who I can't put into the game right now, but you see he's got the little soul patch, the goatee, and he's got the little braids in his hair and whatnot. He's got several earrings and whatnot, and he's sitting down at the table and he says, "Good morning."
Where did
Guten
you
Morgen.
come from?
I came because you contacted me.
Ah.
I
Everybody
believed
looks
it.
around, realizes people are missing.
Don't worry. They did not want to speak to me, so I did not waste their time.
Are they safe?
Of course they're safe. If they weren't safe, I would drag out their bodies in the streets while they were yelling at a sack saying, "Hey, the dagger broke."
That's
All these are specific, but I guess as a spy master, you would know.
Grung nods.
I'm not a spy master.
Or excuse me, the. Forgive us. Please introduce yourself.
I'm a citizen of Mazali. My name is Themba Sufu. I serve Walinkia.
Gesundheit. It's nice to meet you.
It is a pleasure to
Nice
meet
to
you
meet you.
as well. Thank you dearly for what you did at the hospital.
Well, it's the least we can do. People are hurt. What else were you expecting?
I was expecting you to do what any other outsider would have done and join the Bright Lions and cause more destruction and more innocent civilians to be hurt. But instead of overwhelming our hospital, you took it upon yourselves to fix what some very, very misguided people did. And I applaud you for that.
You mean the Bright Lions? Is that what they're called?
Yes,
Yeah,
they
they're
call
Bright Lions.
themselves the Bright Lions. We call them a menace.
We heard a little bit about them before we came here, but we haven't really gotten much more than that.
What is it you wish to know about these people, these terrorists?
I mean, you called them misguided.
They are misguided.
All of them?
Most of them.
In what way?
In the way that they see fit to hurt their fellow citizens.
That
We
we can
cannot-
agree on.
We cannot protect Mazali if Mazali goes to such lengths to hurt themselves. Cooperation is necessary on both sides.
Fair point.
I understand
They
you're
are.
from Nambantu, and many of you enjoy certain freedoms that you have been kind of accustomed to. We have been very lenient in that degree. We made sure that all the rules were specified to you at the beginning, and you have not violated them. Not yet, at least. We appreciate your cooperation.
There was also the business of that test from a few days ago.
I'm afraid I don't know what you're speaking about, but it's not a surprise.
Oh, hold on. And Grung will reach into his backpack and pull out his fire staff, and then the holy symbol, and like this,
Mm.
and hold them up.
Well, a holy symbol and a magical item are common occurrences within the religion of Walenkia and also within his service. They're not proof of anything, but
I know they're not proof, but surely you know the construction of these, since from what I learned recently, everything is made here, or made with
Yes.
traditional techniques, so surely an origin can be traced back to.
undoubtedly. You're very logical. I didn't expect that.
Hey,
Logic keeps you alive.
Perhaps we are not so different. Okay, for those of you who would like to discover something about this man, go ahead and give me a DC 38 perception, or you may choose to influence him with some society.
Can I do a warfare lore?
Yes, yes you can. You can do a DC 38 athletics to discuss combat, or you may do a DC 31 combat lore.
Think
Good
I'm gonna
perception.
attempt society.
Uh,
29 perception.
Sadly, lore skills are always so much lower than the regular ones, so I'll do the athletics then.
Mm-hmm. Unfortunately, Disco, you don't learn any details about him. Haros, you cannot delve any details or discover anything new about him. Ah, Grung! You discuss combat with him. This is
Mhm.
something that he knows very well. Take one influence with this man.
Oh,
You are someone
Don't
he
mind if I
can
do.
talk to. You understand him.
I do.
How about you, McGee?
I was going to roll combat as well.
Okay.
So athletics.
You want DC 38 athletics or DC 31 combat lore.
I was also going to go for the former, but well,
That's okay. Go ahead. Go ahead. I won't count this one.
yeah, I did.
I'll be nice. This is our first meeting with the man. Go ahead.
I already wait no. Oh.
I was waiting on you.
I see. Yeah.
No, unfortunately.
Nope. I am not well versed enough.
Mm-hmm.
I need to learn more about his the hurting.
He nods, and he motions to the door. As you discover, you are within his opulent manor at the northeast part of the city. And now he puts on an air of friendliness to put you at ease and unravel his intention. He may seem like a rigid man, but he comes across as friendly. Might take a few more meetings to warm up with him, but he went through the trouble of disguising one of the rooms in his manor to look exactly like your hotel room in order to put you at ease. That's thoughtfulness.
I wouldn't expect someone so direct to do such things indirectly.
I'm afraid that's the kind of position I'm in.
Ah, so they've been broadening your horizons, I think, is what. And then, like, the Grung, like, pulls out, like, a little notebook that he kept with him from, like, class notes or something. From what they said in our HR class.
Ah, yes, yes, and you would know about being broad, wouldn't you, Grung?
Yes. Of course. I mean, there's always doorways that I still have to turn sideways to get through.
Yes. Well, don't you worry. While you are here, I don't want you turning in sideways at all through any doorways. If you need a door opened, you ask me. And if I'm so inclined, I may open it for you.
I guess the same will go, you know, I guess I could say the same thing to you. Even though there's no doorways that I could open here, perhaps if you're interested in Nabantu and the school, at least in the future, if these things go well, we could open doors over there as well.
I would appreciate that. It's always good to have allies, Grung. And I know you're my ally, because why else would you treat all those innocent people without even being asked to? It's not like it was a political maneuver. This was something that is a sincere point of mercy and humanity. That's something I can get behind. Too often in Mazali, we think about politics. You did something outside the box.
Grung will just kind of nod, say, "Yeah, I think everyone that helped with the hospital just didn't want people to suffer when they heard about an attack."
Don't want people to suffer either, Grung. You see? Simply talking to each other, and already we're finding commonalities.
Grung's not gonna say it, but like on his mind is like, yet there's still the 6 ways of sun torture. Like, that's just on his mind.
7, Grung. 7 sun tortures.
No, that one's not a torture. That's just relief. It's the 6 tortures and the 1 relief because you're now dead.
But yeah, does anyone else want to talk with this man? Alright, so he's gonna feed you, and then he's going to have his servants take you out back onto the streets. And you find yourselves... Here.
80 missed calls from Zeros.
Yep. It's just like, this man really wanted to get in contact with you.
Yeah, we'll just like give him a thumbs up and then not answer any more phone calls.
I sent one
Thumbs up
sending. I
and
sent
that's
one. Calm down now.
Send him a gift of Taylor Swift fist bumping the air.
What? What?
What?
That's what you send someone when you don't want to answer them. You just send them a random GIF.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Send him a random picture of a gin fizz.
Oh God!
Oh my! Don't bring that back. I've been
Ruby
free from
is
that.
thirsty.
Oh, shit.
She also wants something to drink.
Oh.
All right, fuck off, soldier.
I will not.
I'm being bullied because I'm the newest member, and I'm
Yes.
sad.
Yep, take your lumps. Take your lumps.
Bullying is our love language.
Boo this man! Boo!
Alrighty, guys. I think that was a pretty good session. I thought things were gonna go terribly. I'm glad you all had fun with it.
I
And
love
I'm
it.
gonna-
It's great.
I'm gonna do some major work on that NPC folio and get to all these influence points you've earned.
Mm,
Yeah, that was fun.
yeah. I like how Ryan's like, combat? We get attacked in the night?
Mhm.
No, that didn't
And
work.
we're all just like, nah, we just sleep.
No, you don't understand. That didn't work. Now they're gonna talk to you.
It didn't work. In fact, they were happy. They were laughing.
Yes.
Even
Where-
worse, some of them just disappeared. Good
Yeah.
Al Jin.
Yeah, retirement.
He'll get the check next week.
Oh god. Alrighty,
So,
guys.
question.
Yes, of
Oh.
course.
This
ahead.
is a module question, really.
Okay.
Does the module expect you to join the Bright Lions like immediately and fight against, the Sun King?
I won't answer that question. This is your adventure. And I am sticking to that mentality as the DM. This is your adventure.
No, and I get that. I'm just curious that what did the writer of this module intend? Because there's always an intention.
He intended you to pay $30 for the module.
Ah, I see.
I see.
Well,
I-
for that,
I
for that
will
money,
tell
you think you know
you,
how to write one. But okay.
From Paizo modules, when it comes to RP, they're like, all right, what do we do? Okay, let's get images for them. Okay, good. That'll take up a lot of space. What's next? Let's get all their personality traits and ideals and what they want. All right. And then what? That's it.
Yep.
Just let the DM figure it out.
Yep.
Oh, Lord.
Wow.
Yep.
Understood.
So, glad you enjoyed it. Have a wonderful day. See you next week, where we do the
See
same
you
thing
back
again
on.
in a hamster wheel.
Hell yeah. Came back
This time
same-
without the forbidden